app. Oh my goodness.
Wait,
Don't forget
what
to delete that app. It's $5 a week, yo.
Oh yeah,
What
thank
app
you.
are you talking about?
Hello.
Prequel.
Hi,
Prequel app.
something
Those
called
are app.
prequel.
Hi, everybody.
They have like a really
Hi.
gorgeous filter on that you should check out.
Yeah.
Who? What?
D&D. You have to
It
pay
took
for
me-
it?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
no,
duh.
yeah, you're lucky
But-
Snap did yours for you because I had to go fucking
Yeah.
download and do mine.
I was just about to go download it.
Aurora's
But
like,
every
what the fuck are
other,
they talking
every
about?
other, every other selfie I've ever taken in it.
I mean, it's free
Like,
for 3 days,
This
and
is
then after
this
that,
is my promo right here.
yeah.
I made a new Insta for stream. So
There you go.
Very nice. Very
Speaking
nice.
of stream, hi chat.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm so
Welcome.
confused.
Welcome
I was like,
in.
what is happening?
So was I.
We're actually having a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
Fucking
legitimate
dumb.
conversation. Like,
Not
Yeah,
just
I didn't
something
even see a
stupid.
countdown, so I was not ready.
Oh, I thought I saw someone give me the thumbs up, so I started counting down.
I gave you the thumbs up.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that
Yep.
was the rest of
I
us.
started.
Focus.
I said counting down.
I said thumbs up, and then we started talking about that
A
app called
well-oiled machine, clearly. Almost a year of
Yes.
doing this, and we're still.
Don't,
Yeah.
don't say almost a year out loud.
It is.
please.
It is almost a year, which is
I
so
can't
weird.
Oh
Eleven
my
months.
that.
god,
Like,
that is
I
so
can't believe that
crazy.
at all.
I know.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome back to some good old D&D. And talk about some app. I don't fucking know. We are unfortunately missing a Celeste. Amethyst
No.
will be just chilling in her crib for the day. Because why not?
Chilling in our crib.
Yeah.
I love it.
We made that joke.
Apartment.
Her
She's
apartment.
full Aguilera today.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. For those that might be either new, and for a refresher to our players, last time on Prince of the Apocalypse with Ditherers or Dismay, thank you for the raid. God, every time I do that, it just throws off my thought process. I really need to stop doing that.
You know it's coming. I don't know
Yeah.
why
No,
you
it's
acknowledge
happening.
it.
I just think it's funny to say it really quick, and then I'm like, I can never continue because my brain just shuts off.
Yeah,
Anyways, our wonderful group, after a fun dream from Zephyr, the next morning decided to continue their search for Amdrus's love interest.
Paramore.
Love.
Paramore,
Love of his
soulmate.
life. Soulmate,
Yeah.
right. Yes, that is what we decided. Mariana, doing some more digging and more searching. They talked with Katrina to find out who this Shifting Tides member was that brought her to the keep. You found out his name was probably Jaden, a human, short black hair. You spent some time trying to look for him, never found him, so you went back to the keep, where you got an update from Grimjaw, not Grim. That's a different person.
I was like, Graham. Hey.
Yes. Where he mentioned that he found a report back from 3 weeks to a month ago, from somebody with that description in the name, coming through here, stopped for about a day, about a night, and then was escorted northeast, I know directions, towards Sunmeadow. But also, this morning, got some other reports, including Sunmeadow, being that it is currently being held by a religious fanatic group called the Order of the Eternal Flame, which apparently has been a pain in their ass for a while that they've been dealing with. You've realized that you've heard of these people very minutely here and there, and Grimjaw mentioned that perhaps your friend Kane may have had a connection, considering he demanded to go to Sunmeadow not a day before. So, with a little more searching and deciding on which direction to go, you decided to ultimately head off to Sunmeadow to see what was up, see if you can find any connection to Mariana or anything going on, even though Amdrus still fully does not believe Grimjaw. And on your journey there, we come to, as you guys rented a cart and horses, and you're heading towards Sunmeadow. It is still in the distance, but you have noticed Again, that smoky haze has kind of come in the air, almost the air quality getting worse. And through this smoky haze, it has gotten harder to see, but you can see the vague shapes of the city in the distance, with the Gauth Tower, another one of these spires, or the Gauth Spire, sorry. One of the Feathergale spires, kind of piercing the fog, or the haze. And you can see motes of flame flickering brightly in the distance through the haze. And that is where we're picking up. So, you guys aren't quite at the town. Do you just keep on heading forward? You got a little bit of distance.
So yeah.
I mean, I think as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bit of haste in the steps.
Sure. So you guys kind of pick up and start going faster. You can see that the rolling hills and flower fields and farmlands kind of flanking the road. You can see a lot of it as you get closer and closer have been burned and abandoned. While there's still some, and you suspect not everyone probably would be gone, it does not give a good feeling as you get kind of closer and closer. I would like everyone to make perception checks for me.
Boy, love a perception check. Haha, 13.
12.
22.
God damn it, Zephyr.
You know, we started our new section, or our new campaign yesterday, and these bitches got so many natural 20s. God damn. And then the battle started, and then they were rolling like shit. It was funny.
That's how it happens.
Yeah.
You never need them when you need them.
That's very true. I heard, what was that, Zephyr? 20, what?
22.
22.
Right? Hold on, let me think I have the right character stats open.
Yeah, I mean, that might be useful, yes.
It should be 22.
Okay.
Yes, 22.
All right. I mean, both of them are very good at perception, so, I mean, that's very fair.
Well, one's a +8 versus a +4, so.
Oh, I didn't think it was that much of a difference.
Oh, yeah.
Well, as you guys get closer and closer, Amdrus, Atim, and Joel, it is very hard to see in distance through this smoky haze. It's not like so bad that you can't see very far in front of you, but it is hard to make out details further in. Zephyr, having a unique eyesight for this,
Fitting.
being a fire druid and everything, you notice that as you get closer and closer, it doesn't seem like the town itself is set ablaze, but rather large bonfires or motes of flame kind of are spread out throughout the town. And you can even see, getting past 20, little flickers of torches as if patrols on the walls that flank this city, or surround this city.
See, my gosh, sorry. See, like, it's not actually the town. They're just patrols. Nothing looks like it's being too damaged. I think everything will be okay.
So should we slow down? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe we don't look like we're coming in for a rush.
Oh, okay, and
We can still, head towards the town. I think
Aurora,
you're
did you
muted.
say something?
Continue.
No, I think you're muted.
No, continue.
No, he's
Oh.
not.
Oh.
Okay.
He was
I was talking to myself.
to himself, yes.
Right, so maybe we just approach casually, like we're not here for a brawl.
Well,
mean,
I
we're
don't think we need to
not
fight them. I don't think they're.
necessarily.
Again, we don't know what they're actually doing.
We don't.
But we
actually.
do know that
We
the
know
town has been taken over by fanatics.
Can we stop like where we're at right now? Can we
Yeah,
just be like
just
our
start
stuff?
slowing down and slowing down until you stop. Yeah.
Because we haven't actually discussed what our purpose.
And I will say, like, as you have stopped, because you guys were going pretty fast, the rest of you can kind of start to see that this village, while big, is not just a set ablaze.
Okay.
But you can assume that these large bonfires are continuing and is what's causing this, like, haziness that is perpetuating around. Don't mind me trying to make this look more red. Nope.
I mean, it almost feels like a trap. Like it was drawing people in to think that there's a
don't think
fire.
it's a trap.
It
I
feels
think it's
more like
okay.
it's under guard. If they're
Yeah, I
patrolling
think
walls,
they're just under guard.
Maybe they're just trying to keep the
Um,
town safe.
the religious zealots are trying to keep the town safe from
Like-
whom?
Terrorists have
You
taken
never
over
know.
the town, basically, and
We're looking at another Waco.
Who?
What?
Oh, it's a story about. I'm not going to get into it. It was
Yeah.
rather
Uh-huh.
complicated. Had to do with the Empire. It's a whole thing.
Right.
I'm
Well, I
right
guess our
this out.
first reason for being here, I'm assuming that we get questioned, would be for looking for Mariana. Yes, I feel like that should be our.
We heard Mariana was my paramour was kidnapped and taken in this direction. We don't want to say here specifically. Rather not throw that in. It's
Well,
just like
yes,
yeah,
through here. Yes,
Through
or
here.
through this direction. Yeah.
maybe we stay for a night or two, interview a couple of people.
Get a feel
Figure
for
out
what's
the-
going on. Yes.
Of course.
Alright.
So is everybody okay with that plan, or anybody got anything better to say or offer up?
not really.
Joel,
But
it's
I'm glad
okay.
we're all.
Joel, it's
just-
okay.
I just think that casually strolling in there is a bad idea. I'm gonna say that now, but let's go
What's the
with.
worst that could happen? We get captured. We've been captured before. It's fine.
No, the worst that could happen is we could get burnt to death by psycho fire guys.
Okay,
So
okay. I
that's
don't
the
think
worst
you
that
guys
could
are gonna
happen.
get burnt to death.
Okay, Miss Fireborn doesn't have to really worry that much about the flames. Okay.
The red
No,
Sorry.
no.
Red dragons
I'm
can
also
be
saying it
burned.
for you guys. I'm
just-
saying it for everybody. It's okay.
I'm just
I think
just
we'll be okay.
I
don't.
have a
Running
gut
in guns
feeling.
blazing would not
Well,
be best.
I'm not even necessarily saying guns blazing. I'm just saying
Well, I think casually would be the better option then.
Well, I have a gut feeling.
We can still be on
that
guard, yes,
they're
but we
not-
don't want to
they're not.
come in looking like
We're
we're
ready
immediate
for a
trouble.
problem.
We will make trouble because that is what we do, but
I mean, ultimately.
ultimately that is why we're here. But we don't have to broadcast it like, first light.
Mhm.
It's not like you've ever done that before.
No.
Yeah, no. Why would we? We're not.
mean-
we're not like that at all.
Flashbacks
Is there,
to
like, a
yelling at a
See,
See,
man
we all
for
have
stealing
we all
children.
had that one thought, right?
But is there like a sneakier way to get into town, maybe?
Not without pulling cart off road and having ourselves a walkabout.
Yeah, but then we'll do,
I mean, there's
we do have to return the card at some point, so I would assume that we would like to keep it with us.
there's farmhouses if you want to. There would be food for them if you want to leave them around and just hope that
They
People
don't burn
don't.
our horses alive.
or bandits might not steal them.
I mean,
But
that's-
like, if you guys want to, that
I
is
just-
an option.
I just don't think we'll ever financially recover from stolen horses.
No. I think we're
I'm
fine.
beaming hard today. I'm
and
so
I think
sorry.
we should. I think we're fine, and I think we should just go in. under-
Zephyr, you were saying
casual-
something.
Ray and I look at each other and we both cross. I taught him how to do that. He does that now.
All right.
That's adorable.
That's
I
amazing.
just have a gut feeling that it's not as extreme as some people make it out to be.
All right.
No, of
well,
course.
bless you, Zephyr, but you. Okay, let's go.
Let's just give them a benefit of the doubt.
Well, you never know. She might be correct. She
Listen,
did
we've-
find out some extra information from Grimjaw, so
If we're just
Not
putting
maybe entirely helpful information.
well,
listen, if we're just putting all cards on the table, every faction we've run into so far, only one has been hostile, so we're 2 for 3, which is pretty good odds. I mean, that's above 50%. Might go for a 3 out of 4. Let's, or maybe we're 50-50. Let's roll these dice.
And technically, one was hostile because you attacked their leader. So I mean,
I don't. No. That's
know what you're talking
details.
about.
That's
Yeah, I have,
those
I
are
don't,
details.
I have no
no
knowledge of
recollection.
that.
Sorry.
that's true. That episode is currently gone and lost to time. So who knows? Who knows what happened
Never
to that
happened.
man?
Never happened.
No
one can
evidence.
fact
Who were those
check.
people?
What?
Not
That's
us.
very true.
Sorry. We never set foot there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we just like had boys' night, and then dipped out. Like,
Yeah,
Dipped
yeah,
out. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the girls went to the stables, and that was it.
Boys'
Yeah,
night.
it's
Exactly.
fine.
Yeah, boys' night.
Anyways,
All right, guys,
And
let's
we're
go get
off.
burnt alive.
all right.
No,
So you guys
listen,
are
it's-
just heading in.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, just whip the reins and let's keep going. Nice steady pace.
All right.
You don't have to be that aggressive with them. They know the way. They can follow the road, Amdrus.
I don't
Lead you.
speak to horses.
Well,
Just,
yeah, and I don't know why you're driving again. Remember, I was supposed to do that.
No one, no one else was driving. I figured I'd take the reins. Everybody else was just kind of talking. I was like, all right, I guess it's my turn.
Well, no, and then I want to push him and then take the reins instead. It's like,
Uh,
let me do this.
That
all
seems
right.
fair. That's fair.
All right. So you kind of
Do I need a roll for that?
no.
No.
You're about to make me roll for it.
I was gonna say I have a +7, so
Oh my lord. No,
Bad.
you're good. As you kind of continue on down the road, getting closer and closer, everyone else can also see this. Now, Joel, you probably have been here before, so this is not familiar, but familiar. As for everyone else, this is a heavy farmland. Like I was saying, it's just kind of for a good chunk, I don't know distances, a good while. There's just farmlands being flanking this, kind of spreading out and flanking the road. And as you get closer and closer, you can see more of the homes being abandoned and more of fields being scorched. Not currently on fire, but was at one point. And as you get closer and closer, you can see the walls that surround Sunmeadow. Built similar to Crow Point and to Kaiman, for those that have been there, but using a lot more natural material, a lot more timber, than just like cut stone. I guess that's still natural, but that's fine. And as you guys get closer and closer, you can see what looks like a few people, guards, kind of walking along the wall, kind of holding torches to kind of help through the fog and to signal each other. You can see that they're wearing kind of darker metals, metal armor with kind of details of gold and red, almost as if the metal itself kind of has fire or lava kind of burning through them. And as you get closer and closer, you can see that there is one of these kind of at the gate. And he kind of sees you coming, and you hear kind of a very like loud and what's the word? It's completely lost. Very strict. I don't know. Voice. Stern voice. That's what I was thinking. Kind of shout out and just go, "Who hails? What's your business in Sunmeadow?"
Oh, we are the Ditherers of Dismay. We come looking for a place of refuge and possibly personnel. We've heard was possibly here.
Possibly what? Sorry.
And personage who may have possibly been this way.
You hear kind of silence go, "What person? Who are you looking for?"
I'm actually looking for the love of my life, Paramore. Twin soul recognition
here
in
we
the
go.
other.
Yep.
Her name is
We're gonna
Mariana.
die.
You can
Heard
hear.
rumors she might have come up this way by force, not of her own volition. Wondering if maybe she passed through here, maybe wandered further north from this location.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, baby, +9, let's go. 28.
Oh, shit. There's kind of, you can see that the kind of fire in the shape of this man. You can kind of see details, but not too much through the haze. Kind of disappears down, like as if he's talking to somebody else, and you can kind of hear noise of talk.
I want to like well up and get like a little shaky in my voice as I'm like describing.
Make a
Oh,
performance
okay.
check.
Putting on the waterworks, hearing it all.
16.
Okay.
Just gonna screw it up. make a rain cloud above him.
Just light thundering.
Just light thundering. Get a
and
nice wind going through his hair.
right.
My love.
And eventually you see the figure kind of stand back up and go, all right, welcome to Sunmeadow. Goes,
Thank you.
He just says, be wary of you. You'll be watched. And the doors the large wooden gates kind of start to move. Not really wooden, but whatever. Kind of start to shift, and you guys are able to kind of continue in.
Are there
Some
any guards?
natural material just opens up. It's
Yes.
just a natural material of some
Look,
sort.
I am
Are we-
tired today.
Wooden gates next to all of these fires.
Well, it's not next to a fire. Whatever.
He's on fire. Wooden gates.
Yes. Everything is ablaze.
Gates are
I.
on fire.
Yeah.
The walls are made of fire.
Yes. You're right.
Fire is
It
a
is a natural. Yeah. There we go. So
Yeah.
it works. Look.
Out of
Um,
curiosity, are there any guards as we pass through?
I feel like there's guards literally everywhere.
There are on the walls, at the gate, but as you kind of go through, there aren't just walking through the street at the current moment.
Okay.
And as you kind of start to come in, you can see that this town is rather large, but unlike Crow Point, where it's very built really close, a lot of the homes are very built really close, and mostly kind of made of that cobblestone and brick. This is more made of timber and with accents of wood and detail in that. Obviously, still with stone. And you can
did
see.
we enter through this northmost gate? or
Yes,
the-
you're coming through the north
The
one
top.
here. The very
Okay.
top one, yes.
Yep. That's what I figured.
At the
Uh,
top one?
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's just an overview. It's
Just an
Yeah.
overview.
I
Yeah.
should have rotated it, but I had the name already on the picture, and I was like, well.
Oh,
it's
okay.
fine.
Because I
It
thought
is
we
what
came
it
from the
is.
south.
It's technically the south gate.
Technically, yeah. It's just
Oh,
on the map.
okay.
It is
Yeah.
this view.
Yeah. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Apologies.
So just
Perspective.
Rotate everything.
Yeah. You can see, and this isn't the exact detailed map. It's just I was too lazy to actually draw one out like I have been the entire time, but that's fine.
This is exact. You don't have to
You're
lie.
You're fine.
And as you start going through the streets, you can see the streets are much wider than they are in Crow Point, but very similar, like the cobblestone streets. You can see a lot of the houses are decorated with pots of plants and hanging vines, and there's many trees kind of lining the streets. It's very much more green and kind of naturing. It was not the word I was going for, but that's the word that came out.
Agricultural? I don't know.
Sure. Is that
More naturalistic.
That's it.
There you go. Rustic.
Rustic.
Yeah.
Or rustic. Yeah, rustic would be good for all the wood.
Very
Yes,
cottage.
That's very
core.
true. Yes. Very core meets a city.
Meets medieval.
Meets medieval.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. But yeah, you can see again, it's a lot more spread out. It's a big city, but it looks much bigger than it is populated. Versus Crow Point is more populated than it is big. Yeah, and you guys kind of just start walking through. You do notice that the streets are silent. And as you look around, there isn't people around.
Can I roll a perception check? Try to find a guard or a
Sure.
window open with somebody looking through it. Something.
Sure.
Yeah, I'd like to roll one too.
Yeah,
Ooh,
anyone
that's
who wants to make a
17.
perception check, you can.
Let us search.
Dirty 20.
Oh, nice. Ooh, 23.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Oh.
12. Wow, and Zephyr didn't roll well. Wild. As you guys are kind of going
Shocking.
through, Zephyr, you're a little focused at the moment. So you don't see too much. Focus on what's ahead. Everyone else kind of looking and watching. The few you do notice of people in houses shut their windows, shut their shutters. As you kind of walk through, and it feels very ghost town, almost. I would say that both Joel and Asim, as you guys are going through, you can see, looking down like one of the wide streets, there is one of those large bonfires kind of down the street. There's kind of another one you see kind of over some of the roofs at one point, and you can see that they're kind of periodically around the town.
What time of day is it?
At the current moment, it's like midday. There is a fly, and I'm sorry.
Because we ate lunch while Zephyr did her thing, and then we came here. Oh wait, and then we had how many days?
It was like a day.
I forgot we
travel,
traveled. I forgot we traveled like a full.
We're
Like,
just instantly there.
Yeah,
day or
it was.
something.
It was like a little over a day and a half kind of thing.
right. So,
So it'd be like about midday. Maybe getting to kind of 4 or 5. But with the haze, it's really hard to like see too much of the sky. Would you guys just head down to the main?
Trying to find anybody to talk to where we can find an inn, someplace to put the
How
horse.
can we go? Can we go to? I would like to personally go. I don't know about you guys, but I think maybe a temple. I think they might like.
So
I'd like to talk to the town's priest.
you would know that it's in the center, like it's the large square in the center. So it's in the center square of Sunmeadow.
Aurora,
The statue of Pelor that's there. Yes.
would I know where the inn is?
You would, because you have also been here. I totally forgot that.
oh,
briefly,
you
but
would you?
You would know. I mean,
She's
same with Joel.
neat.
There is an inn called the Wicked Flower. Or no, that's not what it is. What is it? The Wicked Lily. I'm sorry, I was close.
Yeah, very close.
yeah,
Lily is
with
a flower.
Look, I'm
Alrighty.
very generic apparently. No details in this brain today.
There.
What?
I was gonna say I made an inn once called the Griffin's Door, and then I had to make this.
Hey.
I made the Griffin's Door on accident, and then they were like, "Oh, it's Harry Potter theme," and I was like, "Fuck!" Now I gotta make other ones for the other houses.
Love
So that then we got the Slither Inn.
Ah,
The Raven's
Ah,
Claw.
The Raven's Claw, yeah.
Yeah.
nice,
So,
nice.
anyways, continue. Sorry.
Anyways,
The bakery was called Huffles. The Huffles Puff. Yeah.
all right. Anyways, so you would know that is,
Bacon get
in
bacon.
kind of nearing the center of the town as well as kind of the popular inn. Is the music not playing?
Trying to eat. Fuck.
I think it's just in between songs.
Okay.
maybe. Just-
I was like, did I not loop
Yeah, I
it?
think
Is it-
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we
Yep,
go.
there it
Yeah,
is.
there was a long pause between songs. Do you guys just head to the center of the town then? Village, city?
I'm not
if-
driving.
I was gonna say, since I've been here
He's
before, I'd
driving.
probably just naturally just go towards the inn, knowing where it is until somebody says something.
Okay.
I'm interested. Is the inn close to where the temple would be?
Yeah, so the inn would probably be like kind of on this side, kind of there. And as you kind of travel through this main road, you eventually make it to the center. The kind of center of town. Town square is what I'm trying to think of. Wow, my brain is not working. And you can see a significant change for Joel and Zephyr. There are, as it kind of opens up and you can see this thing, you can see a lot more scorch marks on the road and some buildings. Few of the most notable, Joel, stands out to you. The statue of Pelor has not only been broken, but defaced and vandalized.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
You can see the temple has been destroyed
Joel would like
and
to
burnt
rage.
down. And the most other notable is that there are 3 pillars kind of around, or set kind of around the now broken Pelor statue that have very low flames, but I would say everyone but probably Amdrus has, Well, Amdrus, you have a 13. That's actually not that bad. I looked at Kane, who has an 11. For passive, I would say you all notice that while the flame is still kind of there, it is kind of starting to die down, and it's kind of bundled up, and there's a post. And tied to those posts are 3 charred bodies. Like one on each post.
Yeah. Was that a passive wisdom? Or
Passive
a perception?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There are still kind of flames like licking kind of where the feet would be. But you can tell this was once a massive bonfire.
I'd probably slow down the cart and then just slowly look over to Joel, and noticing the statue.
I would like to
especially.
roll an inside check on Joel.
Sure.
Is it safe to assume that all of these bonfires are
That's a 16. Joel, how you feeling?
like this? Joel, how you feeling? How you doing?
And how did that make you feel, Joel?
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Is there anybody like around in the square next to these torched bodies?
Make a perception check.
I feel like seriously shook right now. 19.
As you kind of look around, there isn't anyone like walking by the charred bodies. You can notice that kind of down one of the side rows are 2 people walking, kind of heavily armed, possibly patrols. But you do notice that in one of the buildings, just off to the side of, kind of down one of the smaller roads, the alleys from the center, you notice someone like looking through a door towards you guys. And as you kind of look and make eye contact, they look back at you and they just kind of go and dip out.
There's something I kind of want to do, but I think it's crazy. A little crazy, but I think it.
And go off, King.
If they said Kane, I was like, not Kane, but sure.
He did go off.
Yeah, he did.
Sure.
We also lost him.
Also, I don't know if you could see because of that. That was the shifting tides.
Yeah, the
Okay.
shifting tides.
Yeah,
I didn't know
got
because
that. I'm
I
sorry, but
washed out. 'cause I'm
honest,
white as shit.
I personally don't know if Joel would even have noticed what any of that was going on, even with or without a perception check. I think I would have been too focused on.
Okay. Well, then I
everything
can
else.
say the next. Well, then you wouldn't have made a perception check. I would just say Atim then, being the one that has the highest passive, would have noticed the people and that person. Then that way it doesn't make no sense that no one saw them.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, still explained it.
Sorry.
Because I wouldn't explain that.
I would say
I
Zephyr
kinda want-
probably. Oh, go ahead.
No, Zephyr, go, because what I'm saying is crazy, and I'm afraid to do it. But I kind of I think Joel would do it, but I'm afraid to do it. But I think Joel would do it, but I'm afraid to do it.
Okay. Makes total sense.
Mhm.
But I would say probably as she's like looking over at Joel and then kind of like looks back down at like, I don't know, are we in a cart?
Yeah.
Right?
Unless
Yeah,
you've
it's probably
gotten-
down
Unless
at
you've
the
gotten
cart.
off and walked up to everything. I don't know. I just assume
I
you
was
like.
trying to think of what I'd be looking at now, but to the ground basically. And she'd probably murmur underneath her breath, "This doesn't make sense."
I am gonna get out of the cart.
While it's still moving,
Where,
just jumps
where
out.
are you going?
Well, I
Yeah.
assumed you stopped.
No,
but
I
mean,
stopped. I stopped.
Yeah.
When I
Okay.
saw the statue, I stopped.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm gonna pull out a stick of incense.
Okay.
What are you doing?
And you said there were like little torches near, or there was like a fire near the
So I-
torched body of some sort, right?
So there's 3 pillars with 3 bodies tied to them that were clearly burnt at the stake, basically. And they all have fire still kind of burning. It's just not like a roaring flame.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk up to the one in the center out of the 3, and I'm gonna light the incense with the still flames that are coming there. And I want to cast Speak with the Dead.
I'm on high alert.
Also now, like
I am now on high alert.
well, I see him like place the incense down. I'm like, whoa, what? I'm like looking around, like, what happened?
Well, it's because he is a cleric
I
of
know.
Pelor, and that's why
I
I'm
know
just like,
that.
they're gonna take it any moment.
We're dead. We're dead now.
And I just like want to reach up and like grab it, like grab his hand as I'm casting it, and like be holding it
It's one action.
like
Okay.
as he comes to life.
So he's like really
Oh,
high.
boy.
Like
Then
he's
his foot,
he's
I
tied.
guess. I will grab it.
tied
I'll
to
grab
it.
his foot. You know, I just want to be like touching him as he comes to life.
Okay. Okay. Still hard, but I mean, unless you want to fly up there, or step in the
Oh
flames.
no, I'm not. I'm not going full angel. Then no, I'll just cast it and I'll be
Okay.
standing at his feet if it's too
Because
high.
there is
that's
like
fine.
flames there, so yeah. Otherwise, you would be able to.
Flame?
I mean, you could just step into the flame. That's fine. Take free damage.
Definitely.
So as you kind of say this prayer and call upon Pelor, you're doing the middle one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There is a moment where there is almost like a sourceless wind that kind of whips around this incense and brings the kind of smoke up and around this charred body, and you all kind of are high alert, and you just see the body
It's not me.
of this charred, like almost a skeleton at this point, with like charred, tattered like clothing, if there would be any left, kind of crack and move, and then take a raspy breath, and it just cracks and looks at you, and like pieces of like charred bone and flesh and whatever's on it just kind of sprinkle down into the flame, and you can see it kind of spark, and it looks down at you with these like lifeless eyes. You have 3 questions? Yes? 5 questions?
I think it's 5. I didn't think that far ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 21 questions.
5
That's what we
questions.
did.
You can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including languages. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive. The corpse is under no compulsion to tell truthful answers if you are hostile or recognizes you as an enemy.
So I guess I'm gonna say,
All right.
like, you know, brother, who did this to you?
It kind of cracks and its mouth kind of hangs open, and it doesn't like speak, but this like airy noise comes out, this like raspy airy noise, and it will just say, "A group known as the Order of Eternal Flame." It's one question.
Guys, should I ask him? Should I ask him?
Joel kind of like looks back at you guys.
Yeah, who were you? What's your name? Who were you?
Where is the information? That kind of breathless, raspy voice, comes out, and it says, "Galen Daevale, the captain of the Feathergale Knights, here in Sunmeadow."
Okay.
Oh, so the Feather Gales are with multiple. Cool.
Yeah. Well, you would know that, like, and again, this is kind of a approximation. So that kind of back section where it walls off like what looks like a castle or something is just like it goes up into a large hill, and you can see the Gauth's spire, which again is the Feathergale Tower. This is a primary town of the kingdom, so it makes sense.
What was that guy's name again?
Galen Daevale.
Fire McFireface. Captain Fire McFireface.
There we go.
I want to ask him what happened to the priest here at the temple.
His head kind of cracks to the side.
Yep.
And goes, "Burnt along me." And you can see one of the ones, he like is looking towards one of the other bodies. Burnt at the stake.
Are there many allies that we can turn to help fix the city?
He goes, "I do not know you or your allies."
Fucking anybody that's not burning people alive at this point. But okay.
He
I
doesn't know
understand,
you.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Sorry. You have one more question.
Guys,
God, I don't know.
Have you seen a beautiful red-headed woman come through here? Tall, beautiful, statuesque woman. We're here looking for her.
No. And kind of
Yes,
with
thank
that,
you. Sorry, I woke
it
you up
cracks
there.
and loosens, and more of that kind of charred kind of flakes off of him, and the breath
I
is
could be
gone.
scanning like 4 guards. I
Sure.
wanna be,
Yeah,
like, on the lookout.
yeah.
Perception check,
the
both
whole
of you.
time.
Me and Andrew's like the whole time. Like,
Heads
oh
on
God.
swivels.
Sure.
I think Joel
Not
personally
great.
is just wrecked at this point. I don't.
Nah, worse. Much worse. Much worse.
I guess you guys are pretty shocked at I just brought a charred body
this is the
back
first
to
time
life.
Yeah,
you've
you're
ever
like,
done
what do I
this.
ask him? I'm like, what?
This is
The
the first
dead-
time you've
the
done this,
dead
and then you're like asking us like, what do I ask him? And we're like, what? We didn't talk about this. This wasn't a part of the plan.
Dismay. We don't plan that far ahead.
We
just-
don't.
No,
we
don't
react.
plan at all.
At all. For the one time.
I was gonna say Zephyr would probably look
You're welcome.
disgusted in her hands, like over her mouth, like she just
Like-
looks sick.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel so bad, like
This is the
disturbing a
first-
soul that
Yeah,
has
it's the first time you've
died
done
like
this.
so badly. Yeah, it's a new spell for me, but like, I don't know. I was honestly hoping it was one of the priests. I was kind of disappointed it was a Feathergale Knight.
We went to the
but
middle one.
whatever.
There was a 1 in 3 chance, or if you did more looking, you might have been able to tell. That's fine. I would say Amdrus and Atim, as you're looking around, you don't see anybody in the current vicinity beyond Atim, who you would have seen close by. But Joel,
Right.
because you're right there, you are also right next to the defaced and destroyed statue of Pelor. You can see that the kind of one shoulder and arm has crashed to the ground, and what would be essentially, he is depicted as like an armored like warrior paladin kind of esque with not just a head but like a, it's basically like a helmeted head with like sun rays kind of coming out of it, almost like his head is a star. And it is crashed and cracked on the ground and like knocked at the feet. And you can see that painted and scratched into at least the base of the statue
Gotcha.
are phrases like false god of fire, the eternal flame will rise again, and Imix, the one true god of flame.
Inix?
Imix, I-M-I-X.
Yeah, he had a set at Future World, right?
What?
I'm being dumb. I'm so sorry. Apparently, that really got Pyro.
I mean, I'm pretty fucking triggered at this point. I feel like this is like part 2 of like triggering your players hardcore. And
What?
I think that
Getting
I-
to
I
more of the
just think-
serious story. I'm sorry.
I am like so blinded with rage. I think my eyes are just like glowing red at this point.
Yeah, I told you, Joel.
You can
would
see
like
kind of that
change.
flickering light of your
Yeah,
ASMR.
my eyes are like, you know, my thermatology is like acting up, and my eyes are like literally like glowing red with rage. Like my fists are clenched. I'm starting to see red, and I kind of want to do something stupid. So
We've been
we-
seeing red since we got here.
yeah, we might want to get out of the street.
Yeah. Fine by me.
Walks back to.
Any idea where to go? Anyone?
We can just go to the inn over here.
There you go.
Fancy.
Wait, didn't you see somebody earlier? Pyro?
Up to you.
You saw
Right.
somebody give a yeah.
Yeah, I saw someone.
Oh yeah, we were flashed a gang sign. That's right.
yeah, it was flashing gang sign.
Just seeing if you
Um,
were reinforcements or not. If you don't go, then whatever. Just is an option.
Fire disappeared entirely into the
I'm here. I
The
got a
ocean.
kernel.
into the
I got a-
oceans.
Baby
I got a
Jones.
kernel in my teeth, and it's
Yep.
It's not. Yeah.
Yep. Nope. That's why. Yep. Most time I don't eat popcorn.
We have to kill all of these people.
Wait,
Well, I mean, not the innocent one.
No, well, no.
Well, okay.
The-
Little
like,
too
whoa,
extreme there.
okay.
Pulling back a bit.
Everyone?
No, the order. They all need to die.
Well,
they
hold
need to
on.
die.
I
Why
mean,
do they?
yes.
Nothing like
Well-
the mass genocide of a belief of peoples. Yeah.
I will genocide the order of these flame faggots or whatever they are. I don't care. I will genocide every one of them.
Hold on. Well, but why? He was a Feathergale knight.
But I think the defamation of his
No,
of
What?
his gods.
not the
my fault.
knight.
Well, they could have been at battle with each other. I mean, every other places.
Also at battle with the priest and the god that they worship here.
Wait, did we know that part? Because I thought it was just Joel
Their
who saw that.
entire
I mean,
this
if-
giant statue.
Well, yeah, you
I
can
guess.
see the statue is destroyed, but anyone that didn't like
forgot about the
walk up
statue.
wouldn't have seen like the like the markings.
No, I stayed over by the cart. I forgot about the
I-
statue.
But yeah, you would see
I
the
was like, I would see a defaced statue.
Yeah.
Or not defaced, at least.
and
I
you would
guess,
have seen
but at least
the
corrected.
church is like
busted and yeah.
it's like charred remains basically of a
Mhm.
place.
I don't know. I feel like we should do more investigating.
I mean, I'm more than happy to solidify our beliefs that these people are bad.
Okay.
That being
How-
said,
How about we go to the inn
mhm.
and we can discuss not in the street.
Yeah, no, that sounds wonderful.
Also, there is a
Side note.
side note. Yes. There is a member of that
Oh,
made
of us.
contact as we were driving up here.
Which
Um,
was mentioned that there was one person left behind as we got the report from the rest of the group.
Mhm. So we do have a contact, I guess, for information and possible.
Wait, out of character. What was the report?
Oh, they had one person left behind in Sunmeadow who was feeding them who was feeding the shifting tide information about the takeover.
Right. Okay.
So
I mean,
And
yes,
he's right
it's-
over there.
I think that would be good to find more intel before we do anything.
Yes. So for now, I think we check in at the inn at least.
We can't murder them all now.
no,
apart.
honestly,
horses.
my legs are a bit tight. I need to stretch a bit. Seems like not the best moment.
Because I really need to smite somebody right now.
I would love if you would just take that energy and just
Hold it.
hold on to it.
Hold it.
Let it
Because-
burn.
Put a pin in it.
Let it solidify, and then when the time comes, you can use that and really just lay it on thick. But for the time being, I think we need be a little bit more surgical with this. Let's figure out what our ultimate goal is here before we wipe out an
Okay,
entire.
to murder all of the order of the.
It's,
Yes.
let's,
Yeah,
let's
wait,
go.
that-
Let's go inside. Let's go inside. I don't want to talk about this inside.
Isn't it
Let's go to
safe
the-
to say that anybody left in this town is kind of on the side of them at this point? So maybe
Not really. No.
That seems a
I
broad
think a lot of them
No,
probably want
I-
to just live and
because we were
are
told that
being
that
oppressed.
either they had to join or that they died. So all of these people are now.
Well,
Yeah,
it's-
so they've joined out of sheer despair and the want to live. And
Okay. Let's go chill in the end.
I don't think
Won't murder anybody
everybody
right
is
now.
bad. I think there could be some good or innocence.
we will discuss that.
yes.
You seem very adamant.
I mean,
Mm,
there will be no that they were just doing their job excuse. I'm sorry. If you're part of this cult, you're gonna die.
No, that's. Let's have this conversation in
Yes,
not
can we
the
get
public
to the
square.
end?
Let's just not here. Anywhere, literally not
Zephyr.
here.
Zephyr's gonna start out the horses again towards the tavern.
Okay, you keep them kind of moving.
We're evil villain monologuing in the public square. I'd rather not.
Atim, I would say Atim, Joel, and Zephyr, as you're walking, you can see down kind of through the haze, there are what looks like large canines, and kind of humanoid creatures kind of slumped with like long arms, very hairy. But up on right too, kind of walking through the streets, and as you're kind of moving away, they kind of like glance in your direction, they see you guys. But you just are moving, and they just kind of continue on.
Cool.
And
You said large canines with
large
humanoid
like
creatures?
canine creatures that like very bulky in the like heavy in the chest, maybe a bit smaller in the butt area, and then humanoid creatures that have like long arms and kind of are hairy. You can't really tell too much detail because of the haze.
You bring Chris Estrada into this? Because that sounds like a werewolf.
No.
I know, right? Well, they're
Um,
in here regardless, but
I mean
That's
that's fair.
true.
Werewolves are around.
'cause I think we ran into one, didn't we? In the forest at some point? I don't know. I think we rolled for it. I don't
You
remember.
rolled-
No, we
you
did
found,
encounter. We
uh,
did
I think
encounter
jackal
a
waves.
werewolf.
There it
Yeah,
is.
okay.
That's what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was
so,
it
yeah.
this one? I couldn't remember which campaign that one was
Yeah,
in.
that was this captain. And you guys head to kind of the building, and you can see the shutter, the shutters, yeah, window shutters, whatever, are shut.
Yes.
And the door is currently closed. Do you just try to open the door? Do you knock? Do you just waltz
Is
in?
there light? Does it look like it's
You kind of look around, and I mean,
open?
there's
for-
still enough kind of natural light. You can't really see too much. Maybe there's a bit of a flicker of a fire inside.
I would say Zephyr probably goes up and knocks on the door and tries to open the door.
You kind of knock, and you can open it, and it does open. Kind of creaks open, and you like glance in, and it
Hello?
looks almost abandoned.
Is there anybody here? Would I know who the innkeeper is?
Probably did.
Would you? I
Knew
don't
who
know if
they
you
were.
would remember.
If I wouldn't remember, then that's fine.
No, probably not.
Roll a
'Cause
hit.
it was a brief.
Kane.
You stayed in here very briefly.
It was Kane.
But she's gonna open it and just kind of like say, "Hello, anybody here?"
And then King turns around
Um,
in a chair.
as you kind of shout out, there's kind of a long pause before you hear kind of a kind of coarse, feminine kind of voice call back and go, "Rooms are full. Sorry, you're gonna have to find somewhere else."
She'd probably still stand in the doorway and kind of look back at the party, and it says that they're full here.
It just looks. At
Are
them.
you full? Are you actually full?
Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't.
You just hear,
Just-
"Look, I don't want any trouble. Okay, just
We're-
be on your way."
No,
Just
we don't want to
passing
cause
through.
any trouble. We just need a place to stay.
Make a persuasion
We
check.
have coin. Oh, what?
Can I help her?
There's no room left for us
Mm.
at the end.
They're sure. I'll say Zephyr with advantage, because it was mostly you helming it there, Zephyr.
Does her voice sound
where
like
is
it's coming from pretty close by?
it? 16.
It's not like she's like next to the door saying this or anything. That's what you're asking, but she does have to kind of shout a bit, so it's at least a little distance. Sorry, what was that? 16?
Bless you. I think so.
Yes, sorry.
No, well, good, bless you.
Good.
So as you kind of say this, there's kind of a silence for a bit. She goes, "Fine, if you promise no trouble."
We promise. I can pay you extra.
There's no really response, but do you walk in then?
Yeah, and I'm gonna nod to the party. Like, we can come in.
Okay.
You all kind
Walk
of
in.
head in. You just like kind of park your horses outside then? It would probably be like a small stable that would be empty, but
I probably like park them. Like maybe not right in front of the door, but if there was like a
just off
side
the
area.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Staple.
Yeah,
Area.
yeah,
Yeah,
probably a
do
little
that.
small stable area. All right, you kind of walk in, and you can see that it is dark and it is like dead, and there is just a small flicker of flame kind of in the back. There is a door open that's obviously like the kitchens or whatever kind of back employee-only space, and you can see a human girl, kind of tall,
With red hair.
no, brown hair that's kind of scraggly, and she just kind of like looks kind of sheepishly towards you guys. She goes,
Just for the 5 of us.
she kind of steps out, and you see she kind of like looks past you guys into the street. She goes, it's 5 silver a room.
I'll toss her three gold. Just like take it.
Are you okay?
Okay, Amdrus.
Make a
Zephyr's
persuasion
like, I'll
check.
pay extra.
You kind of say that, but your thaumaturgy and your rage is still very much there. So instead of like, "Are you okay?" you go, "Are you okay?" Like it just comes out really aggressive, and she just goes, "Look, if you need a room, you can stay the night, but that's it."
Sorry, thank
And
you.
she kind of hands
you.
a
Thank
key,
you for
and
the room.
she kind of steps away.
I'm not gonna kill her. I mean, I was just
I
trying to
mean,
see if she was okay.
I know, but
It's, no,
like,
it's,
if it
it's
was-
your
it's-
whole. You're still.
the-
I mean, you guys were
reaction.
acting like I was just gonna like pull out my mace and bash her in the face with it. I was not gonna
We
do
don't
that.
know. Ever since
I'm
the
not
alcohol
saying-
incident, you've been very different. Okay. And we don't know. You're ready to just slay everybody. And honestly, I get it. I feel it. Especially here right now with this. But
your eyes are still doing the and there's just
the
like
voice was kind of just
it
It's a
more
little
than-
startling. I
more
would give
you than you are normally. So, you know, we're
that.
just
Let's go up to the rooms. I don't want to disturb her anymore.
Oh, she's still there. Sorry.
No, she walked
We
away.
just had.
No, she walked away, but
She threw a key
on the same floor.
or,
through the
uh,
key.
I
and
just,
it's
like-
yeah.
Let's
Cool.
just go upstairs.
I want to. I'm like, I'll meet you up there in a minute, and then I want to take stock of the kitchen and like make a meal.
Well, she is currently back there, so you can just walk back there, and she'll just
Yeah,
kind of be, can I help you?
yeah. I'm just gonna make something real fast for me and my friends. Did you want some? It's probably good. It's pretty good.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, he just walks into every kitchen now like you own it.
25. Yeah, 25.
She just kind of goes. She looks very taken back by this, and she just goes, "There isn't much here, but sure."
That's fine. Listen, you can make anything. You can even make a real good stew. What you got? And I want to start digging through like the drawers and the cabinets. I want to like pantry just.
There isn't very much, especially for like a town that has so much farmland and so much like food that would be grown around it. There isn't a whole lot, a whole lot of variety at least. It's very like, you know, some potatoes and like really basic stuff.
Right.
And she just kind
I'm
of
just sort of. I'm like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And I want to reach into like my magical pouch of seasoning, and then just like
Not the
just
pouch.
just spice it up. We'll call it a
Sure.
stew. We'll just call it like a real good stew.
a hearty
Real,
stew.
real, you know, stick to your ribs.
Roll hard.
Yeah.
All right, I want you to make a cooking check, but I don't know what the fuck this would be.
Dexterity? No.
Performance?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Survive.
Medicine?
No.
Survival?
Survival.
Well, it'd be a
mate.
cooking, so I don't know what like base stat it would be.
Survival, I feel like.
I feel
I
like
feel like wisdom or
Wisdom
intelligence
based?
based.
Wisdom and intelligence, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. We'll go. You know, what is Amdrus better in? I don't know. Wisdom, I think.
intelligence.
Oh, you're more.
No,
okay.
I have
Wisdom,
no
because he's, you know, for the survival
So-
aspect of cooking.
Sure. We'll make it an intelligence check, and you can add your proficiency bonus because you're
Okay.
proficient in
Okay.
um, cooking.
alright,
tools.
Okay.
Better roll well. I don't know his intelligence.
That's a 13.
13.
No, 14. Sorry, 14.
14. All right, yeah. I mean, again, it's not a lot to work with, so it's a little hard to show off a lot of your skills that you learned. But yeah, you make a decent pot of stew, hearty
It's- and
potato
I'll-
stew.
I want to like hand her like the first bowl. Like it's not the best, but I mean a little extra salt, and I think it'll really take it that extra step. Just like hand her the bowl.
She kind of just takes it, goes, "Thanks. Why are you
Anytime.
here?"
I'm looking for my future wife. Actually, no, that sounds weird. Looking for my paramour, a woman I've already met, and she knows of me. She's been taken from her home, and she passed through here. We were told so.
Well, if she passed through here, don't keep your hopes up. They were.
Well, I appreciate the honesty, but have you seen a tall female redhead? Name's Mariana.
Kind of things and goes,
Human.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, human. So.
A lot has happened in the last week or two, so.
You want to talk about it? And as I like pour myself a bowl and like do like that bestie thing, like no, let's talk about this.
Make a persuasion check.
Yes, go in. Come on.
26.
With advantage because he made food.
No.
I did make food.
No.
Yeah, for a bowl.
She just kind of looks at you for like a long moment. She just kind of goes, it's just been hard with the order now running everything. It was kind of a join or die situation, and, well, if you join, not many people like you, so.
That's fair. I understand. No qualms against you. Just I understand you to do what you had to do to live. How long have they been running the show here?
A couple weeks. They had come through a while ago. Said they were looking for somebody that was supposed to stay here. Told them I didn't know anything, but eventually they came back with, well, everyone that's
No.
here and attacked. They currently are residing in the Gauss Tower.
How long
Watching
have
over.
they been? I guess I'd want to ask, like, how long have the Feathergale Knights been members? This seems like an offshoot, not necessarily an offshoot, but like, seems like they kind of broke off from the Empire to do their own thing, run the show a bit.
She like looks confused. She's like, "What do you mean?"
Wait, didn't we say that the Feathergale Knights were like one of the captains was?
No, he died. He got burned by them.
Oh,
Yeah, he was.
I
The captain was
misunderstood.
the one that was burnt. That he talked. That he.
I
Talk
misunderstood
to
the
the dead.
information. I apologize. Ignore that.
Okay, rewind.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not do that again. We've
Yeah,
had this
no.
happen before.
Yeah. And they just took everybody important and strung them up and burned them.
Anyone that defied them, that fought against them, they crushed. And she kind of points towards like one of the windows, kind of gesturing towards where the bodies was, and goes and set up some of them as examples. They're all throughout the city. They keep them ablaze.
That's unfortunate.
They were able to easily take over the Feathergale Knights and the captain. They're strong. I suggest you leave as soon as you can. There's
How
nothing worth
many-
here.
How many do you suspect there are?
They wander the city, and the bulk of them are up at the tower. They're led by a brass dragonborn. Calls himself Elazar.
Interesting, the brass dragonborn. Okay, well, tell you what, we're not going to cause trouble for you. You're safe here. And I want to like take a sip of the soup and go. Time. It needs time. And just like sprinkle a little in her bowl and like in mine. That should be better.
Hey, Ratatouille.
Thanks. Should probably go back to your friends.
No, that'd be okay for a minute. I want to make sure you're okay before I leave here.
I'm fine as I could be. They leave me alone. That's all that really matters.
Next time you see them, just keep stock of how many different ones you notice. Quietly, of course. I don't want you to get in trouble. If you see them passing by the window,
I
maybe
see
start keeping count.
groups pass all the time. They come from their uniforms, their black armor. Some of them look like hired mercenaries. Some of them druids. There's some bugbears that join them as well.
Oh, that's gonna make things.
They patrol with their wargs. So
All right, well, and as she's like telling me all this, I'm like gonna write down the recipe of what I just made real fast, and then
Okay.
I'll just like slip it to her. Like, this is for the soup. Obviously, add, take away whatever you feel is gonna be the best, but that's the bare bones of what I just made. So
Thanks.
you can call it nothing left soup.
noted. And she writes that on like the top of the little piece of paper.
Yeah, and then I'll go ahead and I'll pour 3 more bowls, and then I'll empty the bowls back into the pot, and then just take the pot with me.
Fair enough. As you're kind of heading out, she goes, "Thanks, I guess. The name's Sybil."
Sybil, Amdrus, and we're here to save you people.
Damn.
Thanks. Good luck.
Just give
I
her
guess.
all the information.
And she just kind of awkwardly nods and lets you walk away, and she just stays in the kitchen, hiding away.
Mhm.
Oh. Sybil's gonna report back to her people. We're gonna be dead now. It's gonna be great.
I don't think she's gonna report, or else I
You don't
wouldn't
know.
have said that.
You don't know. She's playing her part well. Haven't we heard the name Sybil before?
I don't think so.
I feel like we have.
I don't think you have. Also,
Maybe not.
if so, people can have the same name.
True, I guess.
No,
but
in this
still.
world, everybody's
No,
given a
everybody
unique
has a
name.
unique name. Okay.
Correct.
That's
I'm
why
just
you
gonna
got
add-
Ashley's with like
If-
ASHLEIGH.
If everyone has a name, it's because they're.
It's
If anyone has a
Satan,
name, it's
yeah.
because they're important. Either, which
Look,
means it's gotta be unique.
the next like 5 people are just gonna be like Waylon, Jalen, Jaden. Like it's just gonna be all the same fucking name, just to fuck with you
Like
guys.
Jaden 73,
Yeah.
Jaden XX, Jaden XX.
Rar XX. Yeah, 100%. Anyways,
Yeah.
the 3 of you, well, I guess 4 of you, because Amethyst would be there. I guess technically. As you guys are kind of settled down in one or a couple of the rooms.
I'm not settled.
well,
I'm pacing.
settled.
Just
I mean,
back
in
and
a
forth.
room
Yeah,
is more what
we
I
are
meant.
in a room now. Yes. Is
Gone for a
Amdrus,
minute.
yeah, Amdrus is gone for a
Gone
hot
for-
second, until he eventually comes in with a literal pot of stew that he like sets down on the floor and then like brings out bowls.
I'm like, here you go. That's for you. That's for you. That's for you.
You've
It's pretty
really-
good. Little,
You've
No,
really
thank you.
taken this cooking thing to a heart.
it's honestly, it warms the soul, and I think we made a friend today.
Did we?
Also, a little bit of thyme, a little bit of salt. I didn't want to overseason it just in
Time
case. I'm
is
not sure
definitely
what
something we
everybody's
don't have.
proclivities. There's always time for a stew. We never know when we're gonna die. Might as well have something hot in your belly when it happens.
I want to die hungry
mean-
and mad. I'm so ready to die hungry and mad.
Joel just
I mean,
Proof
that's
the Peller isn't fake. I'm gonna shine the light of Peller in their eyes and we murder and kill them. I'm just pacing. I'm pacing.
just pacing, stomping around.
well. Why don't you? And I want to put my hands on Joel's shoulders. Like, have a seat. Just do me a favor. Have a seat. Have a bowl. If you
Just
still
have a
want to
bowl.
pace afterwards, yes,
am not-
have 2.
I just talked to a reanimated corpse. I'm not eating stew, thank you.
I mean, it's not.
It's very
bad.
kind of you, Amdrus, and I love you for it, but I can't eat stew right now. It's just not in the
You
cards.
have alcohol stashed somewhere. Don't you?
I am
Don't
not
you?
drinking.
I like how he drinks once, and you guys all assume that he's an alcoholic now.
This is very rare for you.
Had one drink once
Just-
ever, and we're like, God, he's off the wagon.
Yeah, I mean, it was very much
He's
more than a drink, but
Become
hey.
unhinged. I don't know. Like
The world is unhinged and it's freaking me out, man.
I know. And
That's fair.
yes,
No, that's fair.
That is fair.
And then I just got to see some of my brothers just hanging burnt. So, let's eat stew. Cool.
Well,
I mean, you can't fight on an empty stomach.
That's true.
Not eating
that's very
stew.
true.
It's still nice of you, and I'm really thankful that you were kind enough to make a stew. And it was very nice of you, and and I'm sure it's delicious, but I'm not eating it still.
That
Just
stew
I
got us
can't eat it.
Fine.
some information. They are run by a brass dragonborn. I forget the name. Fuck, what was it?
Elazar? No.
Elazar.
Didn't
Thank
we?
you.
Didn't we already?
No,
already
we didn't know that.
No, you
Yes.
guys
It was
didn't know.
given information, or it was
Zephyr didn't say anything when she talked to Grimjaw.
Yeah,
No.
Grimjaw let Zephyr know.
Oh.
Well,
When
Zephyr's been
because she
hiding
asked, she asked
and
after you
Octave's
guys left.
been suspecting and aware that she's been hiding information.
Are there a lot of dragonborns in this world? Like,
Well, not in this
Not-
part of the continent.
not
It's
saying that you
super-
guys like all know each other, but like, Zephyr, is there a chance that you know this brass dragonborn?
You know, because you're both
Um,
dragonborn. You wouldn't know each other, right?
It could be possible. Yes.
Okay, Zephyr,
What?
you're being.
And I would say she's
shifty.
probably, yeah, you'd probably be able to tell.
Zephyr being
Okay.
shifty. Don't make me zone of truth you.
Fine.
don't- you
Don't.
don't have to.
Fine.
Is this what you
You
asked?
really
Grimjaw
want to
about?
know? What?
Is this
Oh,
what
you asked this? Okay.
Grimjaw- Yeah.
Yes, I wanted to know if Elazar's here. I know him very well. He's somebody dear to me. So I just want to know what's going on. I don't want to go in and just guns a-blazing, Joel. I'm sorry, but I just
All
want
makes
to
sense
find more
now.
information from Elazar.
Joel's gonna
So
start
just need to know-
accusing Zephyr. No.
I need to know what's going on, Joel. I'm sorry. He raised me. He's like a father to me.
I'm sorry. There was an
God
emergency.
damn it.
What's that?
God damn
Oh,
it.
we're
What-
going
Zephyr,
to
am I gonna
backstory.
have to kill
We're
your
going
dad?
through backstory.
No, please don't. Like, something is going on. I know this isn't his doing. He wouldn't do something
Zephyr,
like this.
it's been like me and you have been on the same page about so much, and like
I know,
it might
and
be because I'm freaking out a little bit right now, but this is like an additional bit of news that I
I
am not
know.
handling very well right now.
I
So
just
your
don't
dad
like-
is the leader of a cult that is destroying Sunmeadow? Is that what we're thinking?
No, because it doesn't make any sense. Because this isn't him. He wouldn't do anything like this. I was raised with him. I would know, and they don't do this. Something is going on, and I know that.
I feel like I'm gonna throw
And and I would say she goes through her sack and she literally pulls out that letter that she has from him.
Ooh.
Like, look, and she's gonna give it to you, Joel. Do you want to read it out loud, or do you want me to just send it to you?
What's
I
going
don't-
on?
Do you mind
would
if
Joe?
I take-
Would,
do you
would
mind if I take
everyone?
the letter?
Okay. Yeah.
Do you?
I was gonna say, does everybody read the letter? Because
I was gonna say, ask. Do you mind if I read the letter? But I would read it out, I guess, if you.
I
would
don't.
allow
I'm
me
not
to, 'cause
seeing
I
that
feel like
well because
Joel would
sparks
be, is like.
sparks are
Okay,
flying.
yeah. After she's trying to give it to Joel, she give it to Ateam.
As you just
And-
like mine. Little treasure
and it
hoarder over
says-
here.
Feel free to, yeah. Feel free to.
Yeah. It says, "Little bird, the order has gotten very aggressive lately. Do not trust Vanifer. She's responsible for her brother's death. Go north to find answers, but he
It's cut off.
wasn't able to finish it. This is what I found. It's a big clue, but I know something's up, but I know this isn't his doing. Can you please give me some time to see if I can find him, to talk to him? I just want to see if I can find some answers."
Who's Venifer?
Oh, I guess that's important too. She's like pretty much the head person of the entire order. Like, okay, so Elazar is basically below her. Hold on.
Like,
Um, yeah, so she's just the leader. She kind of stands out. She kind of is like you. And she's gesturing to you at times, except fiery instead.
Okay. Wait.
Okay.
Oh.
Would Zephyr know it's her race? Or yeah,
I don't know. Would Zephyr know?
I don't know.
I don't know. You
I
decide.
don't know if that's something you told me. Okay, yeah. So yeah, she's like a
Like
fire
me, but fire.
Nancy.
So like.
It's- Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She's just the fire side of you, you know.
You know, you step out into the world after like 20 years, and then all of a sudden, you find out there's more of you around. I don't Anyway, hi. Yes. Okay.
This-
Okay. That explains a lot, really. Yeah.
So, this whole like, join or die thing doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
For her
basi-
or for your father?
Well, for both. I know of her. I didn't spend a whole lot of time with her, but she did take me in when I was little, and I didn't get that vibe from her really. But this letter is kind of obviously saying something. I just don't know what. So I want to talk to him first. Could you guys just please give me the chance to?
Do we know? Okay. Okay. Do we know where he is? Is he here?
Well,
I
he's
bet you
supposed to be
they
here.
said they're in the tower. Aren't they in the tower?
Yeah,
Aren't they all in the tower?
I'm just gonna be like, well, apparently they're all in the tower above us. So, if that was anywhere to check, it would
The
be
big-
with them.
The big. Okay.
The spire.
Yeah,
The spire.
Wait, the tower above us, like in the.
that one right behind us. That'd be the
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah, the guy's spire.
Above us directionally.
I was gonna say, I was like,
Not
oh,
above us
literally above us. Like,
directly.
oh shit.
It's a floating tower directly above the inn.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
Yes.
Although I will say, I think it would be best if I can talk to him alone.
You just love being out alone.
Well, okay, first off, hold on. My reasonings is because if you guys are worried about them hurting you, maybe it's best, especially since I know him, and these are people that I've been around, so I think it might be safer versus dragging you guys all in. If you guys
Right.
really want to come, you
Dragging
can,
us
but
all in. Mhm.
Dragon, right? No, because we're not dragon. I get it.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
you...
Whatever. No, cool.
You
Mhm.
know your people better than any of us could possibly. It's fine. We understand.
Okay. No. Okay. If you think that this is something you.
Hey, it's
can
the same
do.
with you when you had your moment.
Yes.
Can you respect that at least?
Of
Do
course.
you get what I'm going with?
I mean, again, I'm not here trying to do guns blazing. I mean, I'm ready to.
Look over
ready to
it,
jump
just
at
hands to Joel.
ready. I'm ready to jump if need be, but okay, we found new information. So, yes, I vote at least to give you this opportunity.
Thank you, I appreciate it, and I don't know how long it'll take, but if I'm gone for too long, then obviously you know where I should have been.
Your sending stone.
That is true. We do have that, so I can definitely keep you guys in the loop. And looking over at Joel is like, remember.
I'll
Joel's
tell
like
you
on the floor, like I don't know, fetal position, like ready to throw up. Like
try not to cry. Cry a lot.
there's a lot happening.
My world has been shattered a little bit. Yeah.
We're definitely
Going to find out what
get-
happened.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna
And
find out what.
Get
Let's let Zephyr have this
justification.
opportunity. Let's
But
have
yes.
Zephyr have this opportunity. It seems only fair considering everything I've and that team have been through recently. So, just Joel, I'm asking you on everything that is good and holy with Pelor. Just give her this one chance to solve this, to figure out what's going on. If Zephyr gives us the okay, we're
running in.
Yeah.
I look
and
around. I look
that's-
around. Like,
I
and
agree.
we have
that
another-
I
we
agree
have
that
another
she
clue.
that she should go talk to her father.
And we have another clue. The letter does say to go someplace north. I will say, since you guys want to know everything, I did try going to some area. I don't know exactly where. So, I mean, I have a clue, but I couldn't find anything. So, I don't have a whole lot of intel for this north area that he's referring to. Maybe I can find out more, but maybe we can try checking out north. So, as a backup, if everything
Okay.
goes wrong, for example.
yeah, we'll let you have
Oh,
your
yeah.
chance. We'll be here. Use the sending stone, and if it all goes tits up.
Just remember, putting this out there. One, you can only use the stone once, but that is per stone. But you have to initiate it first. And secondly, you have to speak it out loud. It is not something you can do without people hearing around you.
Right, I remember.
Yeah.
Like an annoying guy on the train or bus.
Exactly, 100%.
Whoa, my gosh.
Even worse. I just mean, like, if
even.
you wanted to, like, be in the room and try to let them know something's wrong, like, you're gonna have to, like, whisper out loud, like, into this rock, basically. So, like, you know, it's not a mental thing.
Not yet. But we will get enchanted earrings now.
There we go.
Y'all, give me some jewelry. I can start enchanting stuff, over time.
There you go.
Just take like 2.5 in-game weeks.
Right, honestly.
We can do it.
Just take a vacay,
Hard pause on the campaign while we let
Right.
just
I mean,
It's-
just
everyone will
every
just
morning
wait. It's
it'll
fine.
just be my nightly ritual.
Doesn't take a
There you
very
go.
long time. You would also need the spell that you're trying to enchant it. So if it's a
Yeah,
sending
of
spell,
course.
you need the sending spell.
Of course, yes, I know.
Just put them out there. All right. What's the plan?
What time of day is it
It's like evening.
by now?
It's like 4 or 5. Like you haven't been in the town for all that long.
Okay.
Like maybe an
Well-
hour at tops. At
But
most.
I can try going now, or should I wait for the morning?
I feel like a day start would be nice.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about you if waiting would be worse.
I mean, we're gonna have to wait regardless.
Well, I mean, I
just-
can go and talk
no,
now versus waiting an extra time.
We should just go talk to him now. I feel like the sooner we figure out what's going on with your father, the faster we can get some action points going with
Well,
Joel.
Okay, but what about you looking for Mariana?
You
Maybe
know,
you could distract yourselves with that?
I'll do a little bit of a walkabout, see if anybody in this desolate town knows anything. Hey,
Just
think-
be careful.
yeah, where was the direction of the house that the person flashed the shifting tide sign?
Maybe I'll just sit and do some meditation. You guys can go check that out. Zephyr can go do that, and I'll just hang out here and be quiet so I don't murder people.
Definitely do that second
Take
part.
some time to recenter, commune, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll keep in touch.
It might be good. Keep the soup.
Yeah,
Let's do the
I'm not eating the fucking soup.
You need to eat at some point.
It's a good soup. It's a
I believe it's delicious, and it was very, again, I will say it's very kind and sweet of you to do that, and thank you, but fuck that stew.
To get hungry
I
eventually.
respect it so much. Yes. Okay, well, Ati, why don't you come with me, and I will hope Joel doesn't go on a murder spree while we're gone.
No, I'm gonna sit down on the floor and raise in my lap, and I'm just gonna start trying to center myself and meditate.
Okay. Sounds good.
Atem, can I have my letter back though?
Yes, of course. I'll hand it
Thanks.
back to you.
She's gonna put it back in her pack and I guess put the pack on her bed or whatever.
Okay.
She's gonna start getting ready. Or she's gonna stand up and start heading out the door. And then she's gonna conjure up Zindig.
Okay.
And then once she does that, she's gonna say, "All right, it's up to you and me." And she looks back at the party and then it's gonna head out the door.
As soon as they all leave, I'm gonna bow my head down, and no one's gonna notice because they're all gone. My eyes are gonna go white, and Ray is gonna go running out the door, following Zephyr, stealthily following
Ooh,
Zephyr.
all right. Well, make a
Yes,
stealth
Zephyr.
check for Ray, first and foremost. But Zephyr, as you kind of head out with Zindig, and then soon after Amdrus and Atim. Atim, you would have seen it kind of off to the side. It would have been more kind of down this way.
Okay.
Or sorry, no, it would have been more down this way. Sorry, across. My bad. I know what I'm doing. It's fine.
My passive perception is 14 too. I don't know if that's going to play into anything.
It
with
will.
Ray.
Well, now you know what you got to roll minimum.
That's what I rolled exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I was letting you know
Yeah.
too. I was like,
I know.
I think you're fine.
But Zephyr, as you, what are you doing? Just walking down towards the tower?
Yep.
The edge of town and kind of up this like large hill that it is set on.
The impulse
Yep,
is
pretty
on
much.
this.
She's just gonna
The
go for the
impulse
level.
is on this team.
Alright.
My God. Let's just go into the enemy at night.
She knows him. It's okay.
It's okay.
As you're kind of
No
walking
true
along
harm.
the streets, kind of steeling yourself to what is to come, walking towards, you can see kind of some movement jutting through kind of the alleys and the houses and hiding behind potted plants and trees as you go. And you're able to look over and you just see Ray kind of scurrying, following you. Because 14 is what you need to see it. So if it was 15, you wouldn't see.
I see. Okay. So once she sees Ray, she's gonna kind of do like a little sigh, put her hand on her hip, and then just whatever and continues going.
Okay. And Joel, you would take note that she did notice Jay. Or Ray.
Oh yeah, so then I don't care anymore. Ray will run right up and is standing at her feet at this point.
Okay.
Like, she's seen him. It doesn't matter anymore.
Okay.
He's there.
Okay.
He's gonna wave at her like,
Just imagine the little cartoon version.
I would say
of this.
Zindig
It's
also
so
kind of
nice.
just like jumps up for joy when she sees Ray.
They kind of excitedly play together. I will say you can only control him up to 100 feet. So beyond this point, you will only be able to hear and listen. You won't be able to give him commands. So he will
That's
just be
fine.
sticking with Zephyr for now.
mhm.
All right.
Sorry, I
and you-
don't
there's a-
necessarily trust
There's a
you.
Oh, wait,
voice
he
in the
can't.
Right
wind.
now.
There's a
would
voice in the
say-
wind.
Hmm.
Eat the soup.
I would say once Ray comes up to Zephyr, she's gonna get down and talk to Ray because she doesn't quite know how it works, but she's gonna talk to Ray. If you want to, you can still try to sneak around and stay quiet or like stay hidden and observe, but just be careful. If you can't do it, then just stick with me and I'll play it off as you're mine.
Okay.
And then she's gonna get up and start walking.
Okay. I will say this will be your last command then, Joel. So do you stick with her or keep in hiding?
Yeah, I stick with her.
Okay. All right. And you keep on walking. And as you're kind of walking through your streets, you notice through the haze there is a flicker of torchlight kind of coming around a corner. And you watch as 3 of these, which you would know, they are known as guardians in the order. Kind of soldiers. People that Elazar would have trained in ways of combat. And as they're kind of patrolling the streets, they see you walking up, kind of look at you, kind of as you're clearly heading towards the spire. They kind of walk up to you and go, "Halt! Who are you?"
Hey, I want to speak with Elazar. I'm somebody he knows really well.
They kind of like look at each other, look back at you. Make a persuasion check with advantage because you dropped his name.
Doesn't matter.
Oof.
7.
7.
Oh,
They kind of like look
Oh.
and then look at you and go, "Who are you? How do you know Elazar?"
You could say that I grew up with him. Or he raised me, I would say.
And they kind of like look at you and then look down at Zindig. You can see one of them kind of whisper. And you can kind of hear them. You have a good passive. Where one of them just kind of goes, "Orm, are you sure?" He just goes, "She looks like she studied under Lysandra. She could be part of the order." And then another one goes, "You think she's the one that ran? I heard rumors of someone running a while ago." And they kind of just go, "Well, we'll find out."
I did train with
And-
Lysandra.
And he clears the
Good
throat
call,
as they go to
timing.
say it, and he goes, he looks at you and he like goes to say something, he just stops dead, realizing that you just fully heard them, and they're like, "Oh shit." Yes, this way, and like
Yeah.
brings, and they kind of, the two kind of come and flank you, and the other one's kind of walking. They kind of escort you kind of up through the hill, and you can see that there are small like tents set up with like little bonfires along kind of the incline of this like large hill that the spire stands atop. And you can see a kind of stone wall that circles or encompasses the spire, kind of giving it kind of almost like a courtyard look. But a big chunk of the stone wall have been like destroyed and collapsed. And as you're getting closer and closer, you can even see the spire itself looks half destroyed, heavily attacked.
Oh,
As you're kind of,
what happened here?
you say, and you
He's gonna ask the guardians.
you hear the one kind of chuckling and goes, "We liberated it." And they keep on walking. And you can see a large bonfire flickering through the haze on the top of this hill, kind of in this courtyard. You can see what looks like almost a kind of like a large kind of humanoid shaped like wicker giant like set ablaze into this magnificent like bonfire that's just massive, that's giving off a lot of heat and light around here. And you can see that two priests of the Eternal Flame are currently praying to it on their hands and knees and praying. And they kind of, one of them looks over and sees you escorted with 3 of the guardians, and they pay no mind. As you're walking up, you can see the grand entrance to the spire is closed off in rubble and destroyed. And you can see cracks all along the kind of white marble that is that the spires are made of. Very similar to the one in Crow Point, but a bit smaller. And again, not on a cliff, so it doesn't have a cliff edge. It's probably only, this one's probably only about 300 feet tall. Maybe 400 at most. And you can see that along the left side is a scaffolding built up the 60 to 80 feet that leads onto the second floor, and there is a massive hole in the wall that has kind of became the new entrance. And they begin to lead you up, these kind of scaffolding going up. With that, we jump to Amdrus and Ati. You guys head out, and you're just looking for this person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like either one of you with advantage or both of you to roll an investigation check.
I'll leave that to you. I got a +1. It's not gonna
Same.
Be...
It's the same. But I'll do it with advantage.
This is why we're friends.
Yep. Nope. 7.
All right. You kind of start wandering around and skulking around looking for this person and where you saw them. And you kind of start heading down the alleys and everything. Kind of unfamiliar of the town, both of you. You're not really sure. A lot of the houses kind of are built similar. And you're trying to figure out which house they dipped into. But as you're wandering around, you can hear someone kind of talking. And you look around, and kind of down the street, you can see someone kind of leaning up to a tree talking to the air. You don't really hear what they're saying, but
Okay.
you just can hear them like kind of talking. They're not talking loudly or like shouting, like as if someone's like right there and they're just casually talking. And they look over and they see you. They make eye contact with you. What do you guys do?
Looking at him like,
Is it the same person?
Nope.
Nope. Lovely.
feel like they're asking us to dance. Maybe we should oblige.
Cool. I'll bow, do a little twirl.
I'll start walking up, casually.
As you're kind of walking up, they kind of like straighten up and just go, "Hello. What
Hi
are
there.
you doing? Can I help you?"
We're looking for a friend of mine. Maybe you've seen her.
Oh,
Name's Mariana. She's tall, human, female, red hair.
kind of
Maybe
looks.
passed through here in the last few weeks.
You can see her kind of. You can see as you're kind of closer. You can see that it is a human female, kind of in like darker robes with a similar kind of lining and design of, almost like flame of this gold and red that flickers in the light. Very much part of the order. And she kind of looks and she goes, "Mariana, doesn't ring a bell, does it?" Kind of like off to the side. Goes, "I didn't think so." And I would say, Atim, you would very, very quietly hear, no bells rung. But in, what's it called? The fire primordial
Yep.
language.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Uh,
But you don't see anything speaking. And she just goes, "Has she joined us on our path to Rice's Joy?"
I'm not entirely sure. I just heard rumor from down south that she might have passed this way. I'm fairly
Yeah.
certain that they saw her pass this way, but they're just following in the leads.
Perhaps she's at the spire.
Entirely possible.
Would you like to join me? I can lead you there.
Well, I don't want to be rude if it's not too much trouble.
She just kind of chuckles. She goes, "Not at all. For potential new recruits, of course, I would bring you. You are
Oh.
here to join, are you not?"
no.
We're just here to look for my friend.
I mean, third time's a charm.
Well,
I will
Why did the
say
music stop? I fucking
It's
hated
perfect.
that.
I know. Yeah.
she just goes, "Well,
I hate this.
if you're not here to join, unfortunately, then you're going to have to come with me."
I was under the impression it was okay for us to be here. They let us in through the gates, knowing full well our mission.
Well, then it wouldn't harm you to come with. Come talk to my leader,
Who's your
Daddy.
leader?
Elazar.
I mean, I have no qualms with speaking with your leader if he can help me find my paramour, my love. But
Well, if that's the case, come, follow me. And she kind of looks up. She goes, "Make sure they don't dawdle." And I would like both of you to make a perception check.
So much for going alone.
I know.
I-
I was gonna say something, but he kept talking.
All right, Athene, which makes sense. You heard it. You can see in the smoky haze something shift. But you don't see it. You can just see almost like smoke itself kind of shifting. And it disappears. And she just kind of waltzes up to you. She goes, "Come, this way." And as you kind of look around, again, Atim, sorry, Amdrus, you're a little short there. As you're walking back down, basically where you came from, she is leading you back to the center of town to head down the main way to the spire. You see a familiar face peeking through a window and just watching. Kind of human of brown hair, female human. The one that sent you the sign. You were close,
Right.
but you missed it.
Yep. I will give like a knowing nod in their direction.
Okay. You
But
kind of
keep
Um,
walking.
You can see they kind of walking with you in this building to the other side, and they've drawn a sword, and they look at you. And you get the sense they're asking, "Do you need help, And you can see it's like this jagged bone sword.
Mhm.
The long sword.
Oh god. Part of me is like, guess we do.
What are you doing?
I'm going to shake my head subtly.
You can see them lower the blade and just watch.
And then I'll just keep going.
Okay. Well, with that, you guys are brought along. And as you're walking,
am
she
so
goes,
sorry.
"So, what do we call you?" "My name, if you must know first, is Garlina."
Darlena?
Garlina.
Garlina.
Garlena.
They called me Amdrus.
Amdrus.
Garlena the Guardian?
She's not a guardian. She is a priest, but she has robes on. But you don't know that, so it's fine. She looks to you.
I'll tell you.
"It is a pleasure to meet you, Amdrus and Atine. It is always wonderful to see new bright faces to join our cause." And then she's kind of walking, and she goes, "Oh, and this is Felix and Aftid." And she gestures to the air, and kind of in that moment, you see the smoke kind of coalesce into an impish head made of smoke with kind of burning eyes, and they just go, "Hello," and they're kind of flanking you, and then they disappear.
Look at that, you got little smoke monsters.
Not monsters, friends, allies to the cause.
I will say how lovely to meet them in. Is it Fyra? I don't know what it is. I can't remember what it is.
I don't remember, to be honest. Give me a second. I can probably find out. I think it's like Igna or something.
Oh yeah. I knew this. It definitely has
They all
fire.
end in A. I know that.
Yeah.
You said Fyra, and I was like, I thought that was a Final Fantasy.
Shush. I know. It's
Um,
Ignin. There it is.
Ignan. Oh, I was close. But yeah. So as we do that, it goes, so you already know the language of our god. That is great to hear. You will fit well.
That team is a well-studied individual.
Even better. I'm sure the Eternal Flame will gladly add you to the flame.
I believe we. You know what?
As you continue walking, you can see a similar visage of, through kind of the smoky haze, reveals this large hill that the spire stands on, the small tents of bonfires lighting, kind of as you walk through a trail up to it, the kind of ruined walls kind of giving this courtyard, and again this burning like a wicker giant. And as she's kind of walking, you can see two others praying, kind of in a similar kind of black and red robes that kind of flicker with the light of this fire, and you can feel the heat even being a pretty far distance from it. And they both kind of nod, and she kind of nods to them, kind of a knowing thing. And you
We
also
knowing a lot. Sorry.
that
was
Just a side comment.
and again, you see this similar kind of visage of the collapsed first floor and the new entrance on the second floor through the scaffolding. And you are brought that way, as you did not fight.
cool.
All right.
You want to fight in the middle of the street with guards everywhere.
Yeah. But well, I mean, they weren't
And her
everywhere. I'm just saying.
friend. I don't know what she can do. She's got friends.
You also had a friend.
She needs to make one call. I mean, true, but again, I don't know.
Yeah, she makes one loud noise at the wrong pitch, and we got the rest of them on us.
Look.
Ataim's not ready for
full scale battle.
immediate impulsive battle.
Yeah, if only
Ataim's
Joel
not
was
ready to
there,
bring the
sure it would
thunder.
have been.
If Joel was with us, maybe I would have started the fight.
Fair. But Zephyr, You are brought up through the scaffolding, and you can see that 2 more guardians are set a post on the scaffolding with kind of crossbows loaded, just watching. You can see from up this far, the haze makes it a little hard to see too far, but they're guarding this entrance. And as you are brought in, you can see of the familiar second floor of a spire, which you had walked through, but you all have actually, with the Vendor Spire in Crow Point. You can see the kind of warmly lit room, which was clearly the Great Hall. You can see that, again, the Great Hall section spans kind of half of the diameter of this tower, but you can see large holes in the ground that have broken through the stone and filled the bottom floor. And you can see what this entrance is was clearly one of the rooms, but has been knocked in and the walls have been collapsed to kind of open it up. As you're kind of walking through, you can see that the middle kind of staircase that kind of spirals up through the tower that you guys have walked before, kind of the enclosed space has been opened up, again collapsed through the floor, and the kind of stone staircase going down drops off abruptly into the first floor, just cut right off. But the stairs heading to the second floor are still intact. And they kind of bring you around this large hole and up kind of through this, like leading you up to the spiral staircase. And on this like long table that's set there, you can see there are 2 more guardians kind of sitting there chatting, and a strange visage. One that you haven't seen before. A kind of dwarven figure, but their hair and beard is set aflame, almost like they have a whole mane of fire around them, and their skin is like charcoal black, and their eyes kind of glow with those ember glowing. But it's dwarven, short and stocky. And you can see them kind of talking, and he kind of watches you guys as you kind of go. There's not really much conversation. You are escorted, so they're like, okay, cool. They don't really say much.
Probably just nod to them.
And like you can see that this fiery dwarf kind of just gives you a little salute. And you are brought up the stairs to the 3rd floor, which is, if you were comparing it to Crow Point's Vendor Spire, this is where it splits into 4 kind of rooms, 4 doors. One of which you guys went into, and it was the office room for Thurl. You can see the walls here are cracked, and the floor looks damaged but still intact. This part of the tower, mostly undamaged, except for, some a bit. And you can see that there are 3 doors, and the one that you kind of are brought around is almost in the similar position as Thurl's, or the Vendor Spire. And there's a knock.
I was gonna say, before we get up that far, like once we get past the table, I wanted to ask the guardians, who is that man over there?
Oh, is you're kind of going up the stairs?
Yeah.
One of them just answers. The one that you know was referenced to Orm, O-R-M. He kind of answers and he goes, that was Ragnil. He is a messenger from Vanifer.
Oh, interesting. I've never seen him before.
They'll say he arrived only a few days ago from the forward camp. Or from the temples. I'm not sure which.
Where camp?
They kind of
camp.
said the forward camp or the temples. Wasn't sure which one. Which you would know. The forward camp would be where you mostly would have been, where you ran.
Oh, okay.
I won't say that out loud. It's because
Fair.
Yeah. And yes, you are brought up and kind of around the bend to a door. You can see the walls are kind of charred with charcoal from fire. Go figure. And you can see it keeps on going up, obviously. And they knock on the door, There's this kind of intense silence before you hear a very familiar voice go through. What is it? I'm busy. You go,
Elazar. Oh, I was gonna say she'd probably say out loud.
and they just like kind of look at you and go, you have a friend here, so she knows you.
And then can I say it?
Yeah. I mean, if you had said it before, like they would.
She'd probably have said it once
like,
he.
They would have
he
just like
asked.
looked at you like, okay.
Yeah, she would have said, "Elzar, it's me, Zephyr."
And kind of with that, you can hear kind of shuffling of like papers and a creak of a chair. And then heavy footsteps, and the door opens, and you see the familiar visage of this tall, kind of bronze-scaled dragonborn, kind of horns
Brass.
kind of brass. Sorry, fuck. Horns kind of curled back. In his full armor, this kind of black chainmail and metal plate armor. You can see his shield. Are you rolling for the hot or not? You're not even there. Just realize what you're doing.
I am there. Ray is seeing all of
That's
this.
true.
Ray
I mean, to
is
be
seeing
fair, the other one you rolled for, you weren't there, but
But this one I am.
but you are. That's true. And he kind of looks down at you. He's very tall and kind of, well, I mean, yeah, he still would look down at you. You're tall too, but he's very tall, and you can see this kind of dark metal.
Wait, how tall is he?
Taller than you. I don't know the specific number at the moment, but you would know that. He is a
7
very
foot
tall
8.
kind of, and he's very like.
He's big, yeah.
Yeah.
He's buff.
He's a buff boy.
Daddy.
And you can see that he has a sword kind of attached to his side and or like sheath to the side, sorry. Which you would know he always carries this kind of black blade that he is known for.
Yeah.
Which you would know is known as is called Ruination.
Oh, lovely.
That's hot.
And he looks down at you and goes, Zephyr, it has been so long. Please, come, sit. And you step
Do you
in
attempt to hug him?
if you would like to.
Yeah, she probably would because it's been a while.
Sure.
Roll to hug dad.
So you kind of hug, and you can see that he kind of doesn't reciprocate it,
Okay.
and kind of
I
lets
was
you
wondering.
hug, and you kind of like looks, and he just looks down at you and gives you like a knowing nod.
Oh,
Ray,
sorry.
Ray and Zephyr look at each other like awkward.
Rains and dig, yeah.
Oh, Zephyr, yeah. Ray.
Yeah.
Um,
I just missed you.
I've missed
been a
you too,
while.
little bird. And you can see this kind of. You don't see the warmth in his eyes that you're so used to. And you step in, and you can see this chamber, while similar to that of Thurl's in layout, it is much more lavished. Or at least it would have been. It is now much of the tapestries that were draping along the walls have been burnt and torn. You can see a lot of what would have been furnishing has been charred and either thrown out or thrown to the side. You can see the only things that are kind of still there is this like 4-post, like fancy looking bed that is messy and obviously used. You can see there is a bookshelf that is relatively unharmed, kind of scorched a bit, but there are a couple books and whatnots kind of laying on it, and then a desk that is set in the middle with the chair facing the door. You can see papers and like books stacked up. What you do notice immediately is on the kind of the northern wall, behind one of the burnt tapestries, charred into the stone, is the symbol of the eternal flame. Again, that kind of 4-post like brazier with the flame kind of coming out.
Wow. Quite a mess in here.
It is a...
What happened?
We liberated it from its previous owners. Just
That's
been
what I heard
taking
from
some.
them.
Well, it is the truth.
Liberated from what? What were they doing?
Feathergale Knights.
Ah, yeah. Heard about them. They're an interesting group.
They are quite interesting. But please, come sit. And he goes over and like just drags a chair that was unused that was thrown to the side to the desk. And he goes and sits down on the other side of the desk.
Thank you. And she's gonna sit down.
And you can see that the other guardians are kind of just at the door, unsure what to do, and he looks at them and he goes, "If you feel comfortable, you can stand watch, but you don't need to. You can leave us. She is of no harm to me."
I'm sure they don't need to be here. If they wanted to, they could stand watch on the outside.
And they kind of he looks at you and then looks towards them, and they just kind of nod and they'll close the door. And you can hear footsteps leaving and heading down this spiral staircase. And he just goes, "So, Zephyr, what has brought you here? Is it fine? Have you finally come down to help us? To come back to us?"
I heard rumors through my travels, and I have always been on the search for you, so it was kind of convenient, I guess. I wanted to see how you were holding up.
As far as I've been able to tell, you have been on the run, not looking for us, as we have looked for you. We came to Sunmeadow, we knew you came through. It's why we are here.
Well, yes, about that. I kind of heard that I was potentially to be killed, or, brought back dead.
Well,
So I was obviously a little concerned.
well, as you should know, any enemy of us is to be burnt. And you suddenly running and disappearing, we were worried that you would become an enemy.
Okay, well, I'm not an enemy. I don't want to be.
I sure hope you aren't.
No, you guys raised me. I would say there's a lot to be owed. She kind of says that a little bit. I don't know what the right word is, but not continuous. Like she's thinking. I don't know.
Yeah, drags on.
Yeah.
Um,
Broken up.
She just goes, "Well, now that you're back home, we can bring you back. We can train you further. I can see you have taken Lyssandra's lessons to heart."
Yes, I still very much love conjuring up all my animals. This is a new addition. I call him Ray.
Make a deception check for me. That was a blatant lie.
Lying to your father? How dare you?
He's not our father anymore.
What is that? 12?
12? Okay. Just kind of looks at you and goes, "It looks like you can conjure more. Just like she taught you. You eventually would be able to. That is good."
I did learn a spell, and I can definitely conjure up animals.
What's her name again? I'm sorry. The person that trained you.
Lysandra.
Sandra.
The Ice Queen? Oh my god.
And kind of as you guys, well, I guess, I don't know, is there something you want to say?
Yeah. Well, I noticed there were some changes before leaving. I'd overheard, I guess, something about some place in the north. Do you reckon?
If you mean
The
the
memory's
Weeping
kind of
Colossus.
foggy. Yeah, what is that place?
Did you say weeping?
Weeping
Yeah.
Colossus. Just kind of goes, "Well, if you are that curious, we can show you. But I must ask, Zephyr, are you with us, my little bird?"
No, no, no.
And with that,
God.
we're gonna go on a break.
Okay, thank goodness.
Because
I
it's
need a moment.
we
to
went a
think.
little late, and I apologize. But for everyone else, go grab a drink, go pee, grab something to eat. I don't know, whatever you need to do. And we'll be back in like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. I'll let them have a little free.
It turns into 20 minutes always, but it's alright.
Oh,
I mean,
gosh.
that's true. We'll be back relatively soon.
Uh,
Hello.
in danger.
Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
Hello,
Freaking out,
nerd.
man, I'm freaking out.
You're fine. You're fine.
Hi, friends. Hi, raiders.
Thanks for the raid.
Hi,
I hope
nerds.
the D&D session was
Raiders.
good. I was
Hello
lurking.
there.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who
I hit the wrong
lurks.
Oh yeah, I was also lurking.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, and especially for those that might still be here for the raid. Our wonderful, wonderful group, for a little mini recap, have been discovering a multi-sided war that's going on, and this has kind of brought you to now every side, hopefully. Anyways, you've joined half of them. You fought the other one, and now who knows what you're going to do with this side. But our wonderful group has come to the town of Sunmeadow, looking for Amdrus's lover. Long lost love. What did we say? Soulmate. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they've come to Sunmeadow to find it currently held not by who it should have, but a group called the Order of the Eternal Flame. A so-called fire heretics, religious zealots of fire, essentially, seeing that they burnt the leader that used to be here, as well as the leader of the priests and somebody else. They destroyed the statue of Pelor, the god of fire and agriculture, here in the Blooming Vale, and wrote false god of fire, promoting something called Imix as the true god of fire. Joel here, our resident cleric of Pillar, pissed.
You love how much it triggers me. I can see the smirk in the corners
Every
of
time,
your
yeah,
mouth
right.
while you were
What do you
going
mean?
over that. You see, he enjoys, like, see, again, I will refer to, it's hard to see because of my thing, but personalized victim by the DM is, he is,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna throw up.
And currently, it was revealed that our one and only fire druid, Zephyr, was a part of the order, and that her father figure is currently here, leading this takeover. The group split up. Zephyr going to talk to this man named Elazar, her father figure, and Amdrus and Atim trying to find a contact of their other group they have joined, the Shifting Tides. Unfortunately, it was not found and interrupted by somebody else, and now they're also being brought. All while Joel just rages in an inn that they have. And our wonderful Amethyst, who isn't here today, is just chilling in her crib today. It's fine. But
It's fine while everything burns around us.
It is.
Yeah, we're good.
What I realize I should do is I spent so much time drawing this lovely map, and I may as well show it off. Oops, as I clicked the wrong thing. Give me a second to drag your tokens about. So come see the Gauth Spire. As you can kind of see, they were brought up. The first floor being, this is the tower they are currently controlling and attacked, is in rubble. The second level is where you came in, and third level is where you currently are. That isn't what he looks like, but that is the token that I am using. So just, you know, putting that out there.
Is this the map that you drew on the
stream.
stream you did
Yeah.
about? Yeah, I was looking at the VODs and I saw it and I almost went to watch it because I was like, oh, that'd be interesting. I'm like, oh wait,
Totally
I don't want to
could've.
watch it just in case.
It
Oh,
wasn't- yeah.
I didn't want to ruin it.
Me and Celeste were there, so
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah,
I
we
wasn't
totally
wasn't
did.
sure, but yeah, I was rewatching last week's VOD today.
I was gonna try coloring it too, but I gave up. But as we come to, Zephyr is currently face to face with her father figure, who doesn't seem, just as you remember, asking you if you
His
are with them or
token
not.
is so weird.
It's not the actual person. It is just
I
the
know.
token I use.
That's okay.
If anyone knows the story, we are doing Princess Apocalypse, which is heavily homebrewed. That is the original token for the character and what he looked like. We revamped him. Vastly changed him, to be honest. He's not even the same character. But instead of picking up with the cliffhanger of the question, Zephyr, we'll pick up with Amdrus and that team. As you
I was
two,
ready.
as you two are being brought by a girl named Gerlina, a human female, a priestess of this fire god, apparently, with her little smoke friends that you don't really know much of. As you are brought up the scaffolding, you can see two more of these guardians, the black armored kind of warriors, crossbows kind of ready as they kind of watch someone walk up, and they see Gerlina with you two, and she just kind of waves at them, and they go, "Huh, more joining the cult?" Not the cult, Jesus. You guys have been saying cult the entire time. More joining the
It
order.
is a
Yeah,
cult.
for us.
I mean,
because we've been saying
it's a cult. Yeah,
uh-huh.
you guys have literally the entire time. Thank
We
you.
have,
One man's
but, you
cult
know,
is
you
another
know.
man's order.
Exactly.
You know what it is.
I mean, I as the DM, yes. They fully believe in it, so you know, as you do when you're in a cult. Anyways, more joining the order, huh?
Yeah.
And Garlina just kind of goes, "Yes, more recruits. Exciting, isn't it?" And
It's like,
she
"Bitch, we didn't agree."
brings you into the second floor. Again, you can see the large hole that leads down into the first floor. As you guys are... I didn't put your tokens. Sorry.
Mm-mm.
Wait, the first floor or the second floor? I thought we were coming in on the second floor.
We are coming in the second floor, but there's holes that lead to the first floor, is what I said.
Okay.
They've crashed down into the first floor. I will just grab a token for Alina. Boop. There we go. And she's kind of bringing you around. You also see two more guardians sitting at this table and this familiar room, much changed. And this dwarf, this like charcoal-skinned dwarf with a like fiery like mane, kind of sitting, chatting with them. As you guys are brought around, and she kind of greets them, says hello, and they just kind of watch you go by, unless you say anything or want to do anything. It's up to you guys.
Just here to talk.
Just gonna walk away.
And we turn around.
Oh, I got a thing at the I gotta go.
Shoot.
My horse is here.
Yeah.
Um,
I forgot to charge my horse. Fuck, I gotta go.
yeah, I left the horse on. Damn it. And as you guys kind of walk around this hole, this like large hole in the ground, and start heading up the stairs, you see the fiery dwarf kind of speak up and just go, "Oi, he's currently talking with somebody. Might not want to interrupt." And she goes, "Oh, well, perhaps we should wait then. Why don't you two get comfortable?"
Is there like a comfortable looking chair around?
There is a large kind of wooden table with multiple chairs kind of sitting around, and
But
kind
do
of
any of them
just-
look comfy?
Not more than a normal wooden chair would.
Mm,
Sorry.
well,
Do you guys
yeah, I'll
just
just-
sit down?
I'll have a sit.
Just yep. Gonna have a sit. Not in a place to be fighting right now.
I mean, you fucking could. There's the battle map.
Or
I drew a battle map.
There's a map on the screen.
We dither. We're not the battlers of.
We are the
Dismay.
ditherers of
We're the
Dismay. Thank you.
ditherers
We're
of
not the
Dismay.
battlers.
You have started quite the fights.
We have, however.
We started the fights because we had to.
hmm,
Mhm. Yes, we had to.
Um,
It was our
Joel
only
is
plan at
luckily
the
not
time.
there, because if Joel was there, he'd probably be taking you up on your
Yeah,
request.
That's fair.
If Joel
Um,
was with us, we would have fought her in the city. I'm just telling you right now.
That's true. Instead of just going along. Hey, you had backup. You could have, but that's fine.
I know. I just
No, it's fine. And as you guys kind of sit down, she'll just kind of go, "Well, I will let him know others are waiting." And
Just
she,
a quick question. If you see a red dragonborn up there with him, just let her know that we're down here.
"Oh, you're all friends. Well, perhaps then
Oh,
that will be
okay.
great. We can bring you all in
God.
one." Give me but a moment.
Oh fuck, I forgot.
You did a Joel. You just did a Joel.
Yeah.
I'm rubbing off on you.
Yes, I did. I made this a lot worse real fast. I just made this a lot worse real fast.
She goes,
That's so
perfect. And she
I
heads up,
completely spaced.
smiling big,
I
and you can
completely
see
fucking spaced.
that now that the haze is still around and it's still kind of in here, but it's not nearly as much as outside, the smoky haze from all the fires. You can see very clearly these kind of shapes of smoke that follow her through the air that look vaguely impish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that feels so good not being the only one that says stupid shit.
I'll tell you.
I've been saying stupid shit. It's just for lulz.
Yes, he had.
And
He walked up to her in the first place.
we jump up through the floor into the meeting with this tension moment.
I can't
With-
believe I spaced that so hard.
With this
All right,
bronze
we're here.
dragonborn. Brass. Oh. Brass dragonborn. God, I can say bronze fucking every time. Kind of looking down at you, Zephyr. Kind of saying, "Are you with us, little bird?"
Wow. I'm pissing
Yeah,
myself.
about that.
And then you hear a knock at the door that interrupts you. And he just kind of looks at you for a longer moment and goes, and without breaking eye contact, just goes, "Yes, what is it?" And you hear,
He's gonna kind of like look to the door and back at him.
and you hear a female voice go, "Elazar, I am sorry to interrupt. It seems your guest has friends that have come. They're here to join."
Not what I said. Not what I
That's
said.
what she's saying. And he goes, he like not breaking didn't break eye contact with you. Well, you broke eye contact, but was looking
Yeah, I
at you.
broke, but I'm gonna look back and.
But he like looks at the door and goes, "Bring them in. I would like to meet your
Oh.
friends."
My God.
My
Fuck me.
friends, who are you talking about? And she's gonna like ask aloud, like back and forth to them.
Okay, you
Like,
kind of
looking
just
back
say
and forth.
this. And you hear Amdrus
can see
Natim
this. I can see
from
this.
through the stairs, kind of echoing down, goes, "Amdrus, Apteam," which you also hear, Zephyr. She goes, "Your friend is waiting. Elazar would like to meet you." And
I want to roll a deception check and just say, I was like, I don't recognize those names.
Sure, roll
Who are you talking about?
Roll a deception check.
Just want to try. 16.
Thing. All right. And Amdrus and Atim, as you hear them call up to you,
Atim's in his head now because that is just like I should have just shot her. I should have just went. I should have just you know, I should have.
Well,
You
is
had
what
to
it
open his
is.
mouth. You just had to do it. You know, it's fine, whatever.
what are you doing? Are you just coming up?
Yeah.
Okay, you kind of stand up.
Can I roll
much
an
you can
insight
do.
check? Can I? Yeah.
much you can
do.
Would Am just remember? Fuck. I think Am just. I don't know if Am just would remember being like, yeah, no, we don't know her.
Remember that you said that
Yeah,
We know her?
I completely.
you
well,
literally
no,
said that we know her.
No,
don't think-
I know.
I don't think you ever said that you didn't know her. Because it's the first time they've... I think you
Well,
mentioned...
the guard. Fuck, I was gonna say the guard sounds all roll in together, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Those guards, I mean, they're
Those
I don't
guards,
know how
they're
I don't know
elsewhere
how
unless they talk.
much
Yeah.
their word got
Yeah,
there.
you have no idea.
But you said if there was a red dragonborn.
Yep,
Yeah.
you did say
Yeah.
that here.
And to let her know that you guys are here. That's what you said.
Yes, which would mean
Yes.
that you knew that she would be here.
Yep. Well, with that...
I think I can work this.
You
Hold on, I got
guys
this.
head
I got
up.
this.
Oh god, I moved you up too.
Just think
I
careful
might
about
have-
what you said.
We're
Maybe
gonna
you
die
can
right
figure out
now.
something.
We're gonna die right now.
No,
Someone is
not.
dying.
And you
It's,
are...
it's gonna make
Apparently
a
not
great.
Joel.
It's gonna make a great revenge story for Joel.
And
Almost
Joel,
like
you'd be
Pyro.
hearing all of this, by the way, through Ray. Like you are very much
yeah.
hearing all of this. So if
Oh, yeah.
there's ever anything you want to do, let me know. Jump in.
Oh, I'll let you know.
If you want to start heading over, let me know.
Not yet.
And just remember that the thing is left. The terrarium
Or-
lantern thing.
Yeah.
Amethyst is crib is left with you. So just keep that in mind. All right, and you guys are brought up, and she kind of, as you guys, she goes, Elzar is waiting, and she will open up the door and gesture big, letting you guys go in. And you can see Zephyr sitting there at this desk with Zindig and Ray.
I'm gonna
Just
walk in.
Blank look. Blank. Just so blank.
These are the two you're referring to?
Oh my god.
Oh, you're asking the lady at the door?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say that. Like
She kinda
pointing to
goes-
them, I guess now.
Well, this one, Amdrus, said he knew you.
Doesn't ring a bell.
But he knew your name. Oh wait, did you say your name?
Nope, I just
You
did
didn't
Red
say.
Dragon.
She's like,
Red Dragonborn.
he knew what you looked like. So at least he knows you somewhat.
I mean, I could have passed around the town. I was clearly walking through, maybe just noticed. I mean, I kind of stand out and I gesture kind of big to me and then kind of bigger out to the two animals.
And with that, Elazar just goes, well, come join, friends of Zephyr.
They're
Grab a
not my
chair.
friends.
Nope. I'm sorry. This is not the Red Dragonborn I was looking for. I'm looking for a smaller, more lithe sort of. I'm sorry. I should have been more specific about my description. Red Dragonborn is just a.
You don't see
That's
one every day.
vague. That's
Make
like I'm
a
looking for a human male.
I mean, that's true. Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Oh my god. You
On plus 9.
Better get a 20. Better get
That's a
natural 20.
14.
14.
That's
alright,
still not
yeah.
awful.
It's not terrible.
Depends on what he's rolling.
Rolled an 18 first.
Let me just double check.
I would say Zephyr's gonna chime in. Anyways, Elazar, I don't know who these two, and she's gonna say Amdrus, and she's gonna point at Tame instead, like Amdrus and whoever friend that they know each other. But I was gonna ask you, you know, what's going on here? You wanted to know my answer, right?
Well, see, the thing is, Zephyr, you've never been good at lying. Please, friends, sit down.
Ew.
He rolled an 18 on insight on you originally, and that's why Amdrus had disadvantage.
Oh, I hate that.
That's fine.
And he gestures to like through like they're in kind of the rubble that's off to the side. There is some like other chairs. He gestures. Please, sit.
I never said I was looking to join a cause. I'm really here for my paramour, my love interest.
Sit.
I'm-
He interrupts.
I'd say Zephyr's gonna look over at the Anderson at Tame and it's like, you really had to come here and like give you guys.
I didn't want to
stern
be
look.
here.
And she's gonna
I'm
kind of look
literally-
a little like angry, kind of like bare teeth a little bit.
I'm literally just looking for my woman. I didn't want to be here. Talk to the fucking stupid priest.
She's probably just gonna glance over at the lady and then just kind of look back at Elazar. And okay, fine. You caught me. Truth is, we did come here together, and they are supposed to be looking for somebody else. I wanted to come talk to you alone, and that is the truth.
Good. But if you came together, then I must know for your friends if they are with us. Because, well, if you are not, unfortunately, you will not be leaving this tower.
What does the room look like?
I noticed.
You can see it is very similar to kind of Thurl's, but it was much more like lavished though kind of burnt and charred now. You can see that there are currently sitting. He's sitting at a desk that Zephyr is sitting, and he's kind of gestured for you guys to sit down with it. And there's like a bed off to the side with like a chest kind of tucked into the corner, and a bookshelf, and the 2 windows. The walls and the floor crack a little bit, and there are like scorch marks. Clearly there was a fire, a battle. And you can see at the top kind of corner, north corner, there was a tapestry that was burnt. And behind it, kind of burnt into this stone, is this symbol, which I can just actually post for you guys. But it's basically like, it looks like it would be it's like a 3-pointed, what would be a brazier, it would be 4-pointed, but you're only looking at one side, and then like this large fire that curls out of it. And I'll post a picture in the Discord in a bit. But
My heart is literally beating so hard right now.
Yeah, mine too. I
Not
feel
even
super
funny.
bad about this right now. I'm genuinely like guilty. Like,
And
I feel so fucking
Don't.
bad.
It's awesome. It's
It's
awesome.
okay.
Don't feel
Elazar
guilty,
just
but-
kind of like looks.
Definitely something that Amdrus might have done.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's fine.
He just like looks
Deal with it.
towards Garlina at the door, and he goes, "You may leave. They are not a worry for me."
And then
That's what you
Zephyr's
think.
gonna say, in response to like not being able to leave the tower, yeah, I noticed the charred bodies down at the town square. I didn't know you were part of that. I thought you fought against actions like that, and kind of like a questionable like face towards him.
He just looks at you and goes, "Well, those that actively do not join us and that fight against needed to be, well, an example to others."
I would say she probably like quickly stands up and like leans on his desk, grabs it, and she says, "Scaring people is not the way to do that, and you know that."
And he just looks at you unfazed, and he just goes, "We show them the right way. You were shown the right path. It is up to them if they decide to not join it. If they stray too far, then we may purify their souls from their bodies. That is the way of the eternal flame."
Mhm.
And he stands up, kind of looming over you, and goes, "Zephyr, we raised you. We gave you a home when you had nothing. And this is how you repay us. By
Yeah,
running
done
away
anything.
and finding friends to fight back.
We haven't
Don't
fought
make
back.
me laugh."
We're not fighting back yet. I'm just trying to understand what's going on. Elazar, this isn't you.
This
What's going
is
on?
exactly who I am, and you know that. This is what we are here for. This is why we came to the Blooming Vale in the first place.
This is not why you came here.
This is why we all, including you, came here in the first place. Now,
Where's Vanifer?
well, why would I tell a traitor anything?
I just wanted to see if I could speak to her.
She will not be speaking to those that are not worth it. And you clearly have lost your worth. I need you all to roll initiative, please.
My God,
Damn
dang it!
I was gonna
trying
fire
to.
off. I was
I
just
was
waiting
gonna
for her to
wait.
finish talking.
I know. I was waiting for her to
I was
finish
going
talking and do
to
something too.
Start blasting
perfect.
anyway.
So anyways, I heard blasting.
Yeah, I was gonna start blasting. Goodness gracious. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Coco, I
Dang
feel
it.
like you should have left like 5
God damn
minutes
it, I
ago.
don't want to.
I was waiting for her to stop talking. I didn't want to
You,
interrupt.
you could have interrupted if at any point during that you would have said, "Yes, I'm heading out." You can.
I want to say like basically as soon as
We showed up.
no. As soon as like right after, basically when he stood up and started looming over her and all of them, I
Okay.
wanted to actually start. I wanted to jump out of the window and start flying towards the tower.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
You're coming.
Because it
I
has
love
like
that.
because it has holes. It's not a fortified tower, so I want to like fly up into the office.
Sure.
That's in my plan. That's however long it takes in combat or whatever you want to do
Yeah.
that. But that's
It would
I
be
wanna-
significantly faster than walking. So.
yeah, that was what I was thinking.
Are we
What's your
putting
fly
Amethyst
speed?
in her terrarium?
She
She's
is
in the terrarium with
she
Joel.
is at the moment.
Oh,
So I assume Joel, you grab it.
I don't know if I would have.
So that she'd just be back at the room.
I know that she would be like out of character and stuff useful, but I don't know if Joel would have thought about that. I think he would have just jumped out of the fucking window and started flying.
well, would you have put her on your belt before any of this started? Then you, I mean, if your character would have left her.
That's fine.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't think
No.
I would have thought about her.
Yeah.
That's fine.
She's
Well,
kind of
not
new
with
to the
her.
group. I like just learned that she's a genie like recently, or like she has a genie patron, and like I think I would have just been so worried about you three.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like he's her safe in the room.
Yeah.
DM's like,
Well,
now I gotta adjust the health a little
So I will say no. I wasn't gonna adjust shit for just 3 of you. It was gonna be harder if with less. But then I will ask you to roll initiative, then Joel.
13.
Well, okay.
What's your
Just
what's
making
your
sure.
fly speed?
It's 30 feet,
Mm-hmm.
but flying is gonna be a lot faster than walking through the streets. So we'll
Yeah.
get there. So 25 to 20.
Hold on. What is that? 20.
Oh,
Two.
I
There we
also
go.
need to roll.
That
the-
feels appropriate. You get first swing.
I hope. I hope I'm pretty quick. Oh,
Why do I
don't
always
know.
spell Zephyr wrong? Jesus Christ.
How do you misspell Zephyr?
I
Would you
always
an
put
F in there?
RY instead of Y.
Oh.
Spell Zephyr all the time.
Just-
so-
Zephyr.
Yeah. So 20 to 15. Nobody.
No.
Roll Pyro.
14.
No.
Well, 15 to 10.
Yeah, 14.
14.
13.
I forgot to.
Goodness gracious.
Um.
I was
Sorry,
prepared.
14
I
and 13,
this
Joel?
dramatic moment. He was going to
13,
ask Zephyr a question. I was going to be like, sorry, Zephyr. And I'm just going to fire at him.
Well, you proved to him that you lied to him and that you were being aggressive, so it shows to him that you lost your way on the rightful path.
So
Amdrus, what'd you get?
a 5.
Okay. Give me a second.
Damn.
No, yeah.
I was
were
gonna try
you- so
one
were
more
you-
thing.
Were you part of this cult before you joined us?
Are
Essentially.
you asking Zephyr?
No, I'm not. I'm asking you, like player to player.
Was I a
Zephyr,
part of this?
Sorry, was Zephyr part of the cult before this, like player to
Oh,
player?
yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
She's so blasé about it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
Well,
you
I
had
thought
said
that was
it,
kind of
so-
implied.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
I
you
they may
haven't
not-
been in a cult before.
They may
you
not
joined
have.
Adventure?
They may not have been this extreme though.
Yeah, like, do you not? When she was
She
explaining
said
her
that,
backstory,
yeah.
I was
She's
raised
been
by
in 3
them,
cults.
Yeah.
and then
she said
I
was
gave
raised
the
by
letter,
them.
which kind of said like, "There's something going on. Like, it's not. This is not what they do." And
Mhm.
in the letter,
I
he
was like
says,
during the conversation, I was picking that up. I was just wanting to confirm for myself. Like,
Amdrus,
Oh.
team, did you guys take a seat? Or did you just stay standing where you were?
When he told us to sit down,
Yeah.
yeah, I probably would have sat.
times.
Yeah, yeah. No, I
Okay.
definitely would have
I
sat
would've
because I
sat.
was just like,
I'll put you like here. I don't know.
I didn't want to be here.
Wow,
she's in here.
fair. Whoops, sorry.
can me and that team sit on the bed together and hold hands?
No.
I'm not holding your hand right now. How dare you? You got us in this.
I
do
was,
this every
I
time.
was being hopeful.
Sorry, nerd. I don't do the redeems. All right, bitches. This is a lot.
Goodness
There's
gracious!
a lot of people to roll for.
The
I'm
entire
sorry.
tower is about to be on us. We don't have a cane to like hold the door.
Don't have a holder.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something, but I think it would take too many actions and it probably wouldn't work.
But I was trying to get a lay of the room because I was like, okay, where am I blasting? Am I jumping out of a window?
That's what I was gonna see. I was like, maybe we can get out of the window, but
All right. So, with that, as he stands up and says, "You've clearly no longer with us and lost your way," you guys feel this heat begin to radiate off of him.
Oh god.
And this kind of intimidating presence, like the few like there's still a little bit of daylight at this point, but there would be kind of like sconces on the wall, and you can see the fire begin to flicker and flare up. As he kind of grabs his shield that was kind of sitting next to him and draws his blade, which you guys would see that the shield, kind of made of that similar like dark gray black metal, is kind of carved with the same symbol that you see on the wall, kind of burning in that kind of flickering light. And his blade, as he draws it, is this like pitch black metal blade. That's kind of just gleams very slightly with almost like a warmth inside of it. But Zephyr, you do actually go first. So what do you do? Just because you rolled initiative does not mean a fight has technically happened.
Oh, perfect. Okay, good.
So what do
then
you
I can
do?
do this one thing. Basically, as I can tell that he's pretty much getting like ready for fight, it was just like, so if we go with you, what was I gonna say? Shit. So if we go with you, can we just not battle this out? We can talk this through. And she's gonna kind of like put her hands up to kind of just like she's gonna stand up and kind of back up a little bit, but put her hands up.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Fair. $11.
You got, and that, just putting this out there, that is your action to do this. I'm letting you know. He will just kind of look at you and just go, "You have clearly chosen your path. Let's
This
see
time
what
for
you
me.
have learned since running."
Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Great.
You have a
Wait,
bonus
yeah.
action and movement.
Action.
What are you doing?
I guess.
Zindig, take the first shot.
Oh, oh god, this is gonna be so stupid.
Is Garliana still in the?
She's just
Garlina
not-
still in the door? Yeah, she's still.
She's
Yes.
not going to do. She's not going to attack, and she's going to move. Where are you two? Are you guys on opposite ends?
Yeah, you're basically sitting. They're sitting next.
We're
to
sitting.
you. I mean, you might have
Yeah.
scrambled up at
Well,
this
I meant,
point, but
are they on the same side of the room, or are they on opposite sides of the room?
I put them at opposite sides. You can see on the map. This is
Well,
where
okay, I
we're on
didn't
the
know
map.
if that's where they actually went. I would probably, I'm gonna move over to Amdrus and kind of like, I don't know, in a guarding position, kind of in front of him, and then I'm gonna have Zindig kind of do the same for Ataim. And that's gonna be
Okay.
my turn. I'd probably be the block closer, actually,
Oh my god.
Okay. Sure.
for both of them protecting.
Yeah. All right.
That's gonna be so stupid. That's what you would do, though.
And with that, Elazar kind of looks at everybody and just goes, "Well, he will look at you all and just go, "Well, I guess it is time for the fires of purification to free you all." And his blade begins to heat up to this white hot metal. And as he goes to swing his sword towards you, Atim, you see the sword turn into a whip made of molten lava or molten metal, and he's gonna whip you.
This feels
Oh shoot, I forgot.
charged somehow.
There's definitely a phobia behind this.
Wondering.
That is going to be a 27 to hit.
Are you kidding me?
Jesus
Are
fuck.
you
Fuck
kidding
yourself.
me? Why are you even asking? How dare? No,
Does that
it doesn't
hit?
hate
You know
so
what?
much.
No.
And he is going to forego the basic damage to grapple you. So please make an athletics check or an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
This music.
A
though.
natural one. How
Ooh.
dare?
So as he swings, you're not expecting it to suddenly
wasn't
turn
ready.
into this like molten like liquid blade, and it just whips around you and tightens, and it burns in like searing pain. You do get initially 2 points of fire damage, but you are grappled, and it is burning you.
Oh my god.
That is his turn because it was bonus action to heat up the blade and an action to attack. Atim, what do you do? Oh,
I'm next. Oh my god.
it's a yeah. Everyone rolled like shite.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, yeah. You don't take damage until the end of your turn. So what are you doing?
Break me. Okay. Wait a minute. What is this? Is that a? Okay. He's just popping off. So, we are twin spelling witch bolts at both of them.
Okay.
These
You
will
can
be...
see like she was going to close the door, and then everything happened, and she just opened it back up.
Yep.
He
this
didn't
will be-
leave.
No,
this
she
will be
didn't
first.
leave.
This will
She
be
hadn't
first.
gone yet.
First level.
Yeah.
Or something. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Um,
Thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna fire at Elazar first.
Okay.
That's a 20.
That hits.
And then I'll just do the damage. That is oops, that is the wrong. That's the wrong damage.
Doing great.
I used chaos spell and not witch bolt. Significantly less damage. That makes me sad,
Oh no.
but it's fine. That's 3.
And this is lightning damage, right?
Crackling blue lance. Yes, lightning.
Okay.
And then there's a he's now attached.
Right. Yeah.
And then firing now at Garlina. That is a 19 to hit.
19, I do believe hits. Yep.
And that is 5 lightning damage, and so they are both. And then for my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask this because for mechanics first before I do this.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to Misty Step, would I get out of grapple?
One way to find out.
My God.
What?
No, I don't want to waste another slot like that. I don't even know if I can do that because technically I've been casting 2 spells.
Yeah, you can. I allow that. That's fine. It's an action and bonus action. This is a bonus action spell. That's fine. Oops, nope.
Do I want to waste a second level spell that way? You know what? No, I'm gonna stay here for it. Well, I'm gonna walk, like, back.
You
But-
cannot move. You're grappled.
Oh, I'm grappled, right? I can't move. Okay, well then, you know what?
Yes.
We're gonna stay here.
Okay.
We're gonna stay here right
All
now.
right. At the
That
end
is my
of,
turn.
end of your turn,
Yeah,
you take
that's fine.
3 more points of fire damage.
Oh Lord.
And Joel, you are flying as fast as you can. I will let you know when you get there. Sorry.
Oh, no.
It is going to take a bit, even with...
glowing, angry angel is flying. as
Unless
fast
there
as they
is the
can.
spell that makes you go faster. You are going at 60 feet around, so I will let you know when you get there. With that, it is Garlena's turn. And she goes, "See, I warned you both." And with that, she kind of waves her hand, and you see this two smoke,
Start the fighting.
the little like smoke kind of wisps around here, kind of solidify into these like imp-like creatures with like long noses and like kind of wings that look almost like little chicken wings almost, and these like long claws, all made of smoke, and their eyes burning embers. As two smoke mephits, whatever the fuck you say, join the fray, and they fly in.
All gonna die today.
I mean, it's what it is. And they're both going to claw, one at Amdrus, one at Antiem, which he has advantage against Antiem because you were grappled. Which I rolled dog shit. So 11.
Ooh, missed.
And then the one against Amdrus. Ooh, I rolled terrible too, 10.
Nope.
They rushed a little too fast. They weren't fully solidified, and they just like swing at you, and just smoke kind of whips around. Okay. You can hear doors opening, as there's 4 other rooms on this level. That's all I'm gonna say, because that's all you see, or that's all you would be able to see.
We're dead here. We're dead here. We're
And
dead.
you can hear footsteps moving forward. Amdrus.
So I'm
Where's
going
my
to
fireball?
cast. Well, first, I'm going to cast Mirror Image at 2nd level.
Okay.
That's my first one. And then, as a bonus action, I will give a healing word to Ataim at 1st level.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, 6 points.
Beautiful.
Alright. And mirror image is concentration, yes? Or no?
No.
No. Okay.
So,
Cool.
Wow.
So again, you see kind of the images kind of split out from Amdrus. Anything else you're doing? You moving?
Yeah, I'm going to rotate myself around and put myself in front of the door here. Can I
Okay.
see outside from
Yes.
there or no?
So as you kind of jump at the door, you notice that out of this door, 2 guardians have came out.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of all you would see at this angle. No, you probably could see that there is another priest that is walking around this way.
oh fuck.
Did not be able to move at all.
This is not okay. This is not okay. This is not okay.
Well, you didn't fight your way through, so everything is all at once.
Who would fight your way through? Like, why would you do that?
It was very much a possibility. Like a dungeon, you know, you fight your way through to the boss. But hey, you guys like
I
to
feel if
skip
we
to the
fought
boss.
Anywhere, they would just, go either way.
Because, you know.
Right, but now you're pinned against, the big bad. Anyways, with that, Zephyr, back to you.
We could have just agreed and then went away
Okay.
on our way. We've done it before, twice now.
That's
Did it
yeah.
again, but
Not
no one wants to do it.
But she's just gonna say, please don't make me do this. And she's gonna do Primal Savagery. And I want to see, can I specifically attack the hand that's holding his weapon?
It would be a called shot, which is a higher DC, based on his own DC. So you can attempt to.
Do I still roll to hit, though?
Yeah, it's still a roll to hit.
Okay.
It's just if you miss the DC to hit like, so basically if you hit his DC but not the DC I'm setting for the hand, you would do damage to him, but you wouldn't affect the hand. Or if you don't, if you just completely miss, then you miss.
That's fine.
It's just a
Yeah, I'm gonna do a cold shot to his hand that's holding the whip currently.
Okay.
Okay.
You got this. Come on.
Okay. Dirty 20.
That is not high enough, but that is high enough to hit him. So you can do
Okay.
damage and hit him.
Fuck. Okay.
Unless you choose, you really don't want to do damage, but...
I feel like there's no way this at this point.
Don't make me do this.
Oh,
Wait a minute, what do I-
wow. I rolled shitty, so only 6 points.
6, okay. And this is acid, right?
Is it acid?
I don't know.
I think so.
Yes, acid damage.
Okay. 6 points. Alright.
Okay, and then for her bonus action, okay, I don't know if I can do this, but can I have Zindig do teleportation of Ataim as long as he's willing out, like just away so he can't be grappled anymore?
Yeah, it's anyone within 5 feet, so you can also bamf out too. And I believe it does the damage to other people that are not affected to it. So you would essentially be doing damage to Elazar and one of the smoke bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I just don't know where to put us.
Always willing.
Yeah. I mean, except for maybe the one time when you guys joined the Black Brigade, but you know.
No, I'm probably just gonna have her bamf like on the opposite corner, not with me, just to get Ataim.
Do double
will
check
take
though.
damage.
Yeah, I believe you take damage if you don't go with.
Yeah.
Because fire bursts out, and anyone that is going with doesn't take damage, but anyone left takes damage.
Yes, that's true, because I haven't actually done this without her
Yeah.
taking me. Where is her? Summon Wild. There we go. It's been so long. Each willing creature, and then a creature within 5 feet of the space that the spirit left must succeed a dexterity. Okay, then yes, I'm moving.
Okay. And
Okay,
you're
what is
teleporting 1, 2, 3,
Just to the
like
back.
here.
I just want to get him out of the way, more focused. Yeah, so I'd probably just move.
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay. And it's a deck save.
Right. Is it a
Poor
deck?
Amdrus.
You just said deck
Surrounded.
save, right?
Yeah, it's a dex saving
I
throw.
want it
your
to be
spell
here.
DC,
I have an
and I
idea.
don't know what my spell CC is.
Go to your spells.
Your spell page, at
Page?
the top. Should be like
the top.
14, 15, something like that.
Oh, it's 16. It's gone up.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Because proficiency bonus, wouldn't it?
It should
That's true.
still be only 15. It shouldn't be 16. Oh, because you have a moon sickle, which adds to it. Oh my lord, I forgot about
Oh
that.
my
bitch.
god, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I need to use that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But Elazar rolled a 17, so does it take half damage or no damage?
It
Ooh,
just
I
says or take 1d6
Okay, so-
PB.
So,
fire damage.
No damage for Elazar. But the smoke Mephit rolled a 9.
So roll
Plus
that damage.
PB.
So roll that damage.
What is that? Is
Roll
that
it.
still plus 2, I think? Yeah. It's plus 2. Max damage. Cool. 8.
Yeah. Math. Cool. Alright. It's immune to fire damage. Never mind, it doesn't take damage. Sorry.
Wow.
I just noticed
I was
that.
wondering. I was just like,
So as it kind of flares, the smoke is not affected. Sorry. I
I
thought
don't
it
think
was
anybody would be.
I
It's
thought
all
it was
good.
resistant, but it's immune.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. All right. That's all you're doing, I assume, Zephyr?
Yeah.
Cool. It is Elazar's turn. As you bamf out, and by the way, team, you are no longer grappled. The kind of molten
Oh,
whip just kind of falls.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you Misty Cept, it would have worked.
I'm sure it would have, but I didn't want to use the spell
you're
just
totally
yet,
fine.
just to go like 2 feet or 10 feet. But yeah.
He is going to take a step out. Let me just double check a little thing here. Perfect. He's going to take a step out, and you can see the symbol on his shield begins to
Oh,
glow
no.
bright. and you can see around the air with the heat that's going, it almost ignites, and fire starts to whip around him, and with a kind of burst of flame, everyone within 10 feet is scorched with burning fire as he used his channel divinity, cloaked in fire. So I need Amdrus, Ataim, Zephyr, and Zindig. Unless Zindig is immune to fire, which I don't know if she is. She might be. To make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex.
Oh, it's 10 feet squares.
Where do I find the immunities?
Um,
Oh,
it
never
sh-
mind.
Absolutely
It
not.
says charmed, frightened, grapple prone, resisted. Oh, damage immunities fire.
Cool.
Okay.
So she doesn't need to worry,
That
but
makes
I
sense.
was
you
gonna
guys
say
do.
she's conjured a fire. What am I rolling?
Dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw.
Ooh, that wasn't too bad.
That's 30-20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
That is a success. Also a dirty 20, Zephyr.
Mhm.
Success, Atim.
6.
6, a fail. So Atim, you take the full damage, which is 9
Oh.
points of fire damage.
Okay, we're fine.
And Amdrus and Zephyr, you take half of that. Zephyr, you take a quarter of that, because you're resistant to fire, being a red dragonborn.
Wait, how much was it again?
So
It was 9 total.
yeah, so
so
Amdrus will take 4, Zephyr
Four.
will take 2.
2.
Okay. So I'm like staring at spells like a
It's fine.
motherfucker right now.
Yep.
Me
That's
too.
okay. Yep. For right
The
now,
fire just kind of rips out
right now,
and
my job
scorches the stone. That presence of heat around him is just emanating. And as a bonus action, is this a bonus action? Shit, hold up. Gotta double check. That's an action. Can't do that spell. As a bonus action, he will cast Searing Smite
oh my god!
on his sword. So the molten lava just begins to rip with fire. Welcome to
die.
fighting a paladin.
Yeah.
Not
You're
yet.
gonna die.
Cool.
Oh, he,
Uh,
can't, yeah, Zephyr, he said he can't be that bad. You know. Gotta figure out what.
He told us that
Atim.
this was meant for us to fight at our next level.
I did
Yeah,
tell you
I
that.
didn't think we were gonna have to fight. I
This was
just
meant
hoping we
to
could stop
fight
and walk
at
away.
our next level up, not here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And our entire team is not here.
Atim.
All right,
That's
cool.
awesome.
So I'm just gonna roll the bolt
And
damage.
the one with the ring of fire resistance is also no longer in the party.
Yep.
Because Kane had a ring of fire resistance.
Yep.
Which, you
that
know, would
good
be
old
really
toe-
handy at this point.
Good old toe ring of fire.
Yes,
Fire
yes.
resistance. Okay, so that is 12 damage on 12 lightning damage on
Cool.
what's his name?
Okay.
And
Oh.
rolling again,
Oh, I forgot about that too. It's
On
fine.
Bad Dragon.
and that's 2 lightning damage on
No.
priest. I know, so sad. I got max on him, and then just like 2 on her.
Brass
yeah,
Bad
that's
Dragon.
right.
And then
And wait, how much on her?
2, just 2 like
Oh wait, how much damage was it before? I don't think I wrote it. My bad.
before that.
Yeah, do you
I
remember?
think it was like
the
37.
first damage?
It was like 37.
37,
Let me roll up.
38.
Let me
I
roll
can
up.
add 37 if you'd like.
It was 5.
5. So
It
7
was
in
5
total.
lightning.
Sorry,
seven in
I
total.
forgot to write it because there was so many things going on.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay, cool.
It's good. It's good that the dice rolls are have history.
Mhm.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah.
And that's
that's that.
concentration, isn't it? Also, by the way.
Oh wait a minute. Yes, it is. I
So
think it is.
roll
Yeah, I need to roll.
Constitution
con.
saving.
Uh,
Twice, actually, because you took damage after your turn. So
oh,
roll
I
it
did.
twice.
Oh my
So
gosh!
we'll see if this actually did damage.
Please. Do I have a bonus or a advantage?
Do you have Warcaster?
I can't remember. Oh, maybe don't. I don't think I do.
Then you probably don't. I think it's the only thing that gives you advantage, unless an item does, and I have not given you an item that does. So,
No. Okay.
so roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
I think I just gave myself more cons. It's +5. Let's go. Okay. 16.
Yeah. One more
That's
time.
poof. 24. Please. Nope. Natural
Ooh.
1.
So that 12 and 2 is not actually.
12 and 2 does not hit. Okay, so then I guess I'll do something else then.
Yeah, yeah.
Goodness gracious. Oh, that would have been so nice.
Sorry.
How dare? No, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay, we're going to twin chaos bolts.
Oh, all right, all right.
I was like, well, I never use these, so we're gonna start using them.
That's very fair. I would
first
say from your angle, the Garlina would have like half or more cover because she's kind of there's a door and a person. Just letting you know. So you can
well,
attack one of the Mifrits as
I'll
well.
probably
if you'd like.
yeah. I'll do this one that's right in front of Amdrus. Oh my god.
If you're attacking this one, it's at disadvantage because it's within 5 feet of you. Oh no, these are technically 10-foot squares. No, it's not. I lied. That's not. Nope. Because I drew it, so it wasn't. Never mind. So you would
Okay.
have disadvantage on the one right there, but
Okay.
not on the one further.
Okay. Further one then.
Yeah.
There we go. But first at Elazar.
Okay. 13
Only
does
13.
not hit.
Okay. And then at the Mephite. Ooh, that doesn't hit probably. 11?
11. Let me double check. I don't know if that hits. That just misses. Sorry.
Yeah, well, we're good.
As both of them spark off and bounce around the room, undamaging except for the location. That's your action. What do you do? Anything else?
That's it right now. I think that's it
All
right
right.
now.
Joel, you are continuing to fly as fast as you can. You're getting there. Sorry.
I'm coming, dearies.
It is the Smoke Bitch's turn. And this one right here is going to look at you guys and smirk. This like toothy grin that like stretches really far back and takes a deep breath, and you can see sparks of ember and ash in his mouth as he breathes like smoldering ash towards you guys.
Here's my
Yeah,
deck.
that will help you all. So I need Zindig, Zephyr, and Atim all to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Come on. Natural 20.
That's great. That's good.
20 for
Cancel
22.
away.
But yeah.
Hold on. I gotta pull something.
Of course, that's when I get my natural 20. Ugh. I mean,
Right,
yes, it saved
alright.
my life, but okay, cool, fine. High damage is better though.
Cool.
She's sitting
Fine.
it right now.
I don't have to save if I do damage.
16 for Zephyr and 13 for Zindig.
Both pass. So you guys take half damage, which actually Zindig takes no damage. But the benefit of this is you're not blinded by the ash, which is great. So none of you guys are blinded, but Atim, you take 3 points of fire damage. Zephyr, you take 1 point.
Tyra, where are you at right now?
I'm right here.
No, like health wise.
I'm
36.
right here.
Okay.
Out of 44.
Yeah, you guys are making your save, and I'm rolling kind of low, so.
I'm only down by 12.
All right, that's one turn. The other one is going to claw at you, Amdrus, and it has advantage, but you do get a roll to see if it hits a thing if I hit, which I rolled through an 8. Jeez, you guys are not doing much. So 12?
What?
12 to hit?
12 doesn't hit.
Okay, so you don't even need a roll. Cool. These guys are not doing so great. It is now the priest's turn. So many units, and I'm so sorry. I kind of hate that I did this to you guys at the same time. Well, it is what it is.
It's okay. Amdrus did this death.
Yep. This is actually my fault.
I mean,
it's fine.
Overly.
I mean,
I'm not helping.
I wasn't gonna
that's
walk
true.
up to her.
Garlina in
begin
front
with.
of you is going to cast Create Bonfire underneath you. Make a dexterity saving throw. Amdrus.
Fuck you. That's a 9.
Ooh, that's a fail.
So that's a target to hit me, right?
No, it's a.
It's a
You
AoE,
gotta
saving
target
essentially.
me. Oh, you don't have
It's-
to target me?
No, it just she targets the place under you and fire erupts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's a dex save and not a
Yeah.
AC.
Fucking rude.
Sorry. Where's my spells? I forget how much damage this bitch does.
Zephyr uses
Um,
that damn thing all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What do I use?
Great bonfire.
Great bonfire.
Oh.
That is 2d8. Look at that.
Read
You-
that sickle again.
Ooh. That takes
make sure-
you take nope 11 points of fire damage.
Oh.
Amdrus.
No.
And she just kind of grins at you and just say, "Let your soul be purified."
I love that.
Just as you're burning.
Right.
Yes.
The other one.
Wasn't Joel talking about being burnt alive or something?
Yeah, the irony in it all, hey?
Burnt alive.
The other priest. I mean, is going to use Firebolt on you, I guess. This is an attack,
Yeah.
so this will matter. That is cacked. I rolled a 19, so that's going to hit. So
Okay.
roll to see if it just hits your thing.
Yeah, it hits one of them.
Cool. So it just kind of disappears one of them. Nothing else happening. That's good. These bitches can't do much. He's gonna move here, and that's as good as this bitch can get. And you can see that this this kind of armored with the guardian has a longsword. And you can see as he swings his sword, it ignites with fire. As he uses flaming weapon, which is an ability they have. So he's gonna attack you.
Okay.
Oh god, that is a math.
How much?
16? 16 to hit?
16 hits.
Okay, roll to see if it hits a thing.
Oh, I gotta double check my major image numbers.
I think it's 8 now, or 10?
I think it's 10. Let me make sure.
I love that I have this resistance to thunder. It's done nothing this entire campaign.
But the ones that would be doing thunder damage, you killed the boss and jumped out the window. So
Oh, sorry, second level.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
Sorry.
There'd be
It's 8 or
literally
higher.
no point for me to be resistant to fire.
yeah.
Nope, that
Um,
hits me.
That hits you. Okay, so you will take.
Now imagine if I played a fire.
That was max, right? Oh, that is max damage. Oh god, I'm sorry. So 10 points of slashing, 6 points of fire, so 16 in total. And he will swing again because he gets 2 actions or 2 attacks.
We are
Um,
dead. We are
that is
dead.
a 22
I have my
hit.
second character on standby.
Sorry?
22 to hit.
Yep.
So you can roll to see if it misses.
Nope, that hits me too.
Okay. That is a total of 15. I rolled 1 less. So 10 points of slashing, 5 points of fire.
Still up.
All right, cool. It's your turn now, Amdrus.
Cool. I'm gonna like bleeding, bloody, like I'm literally on one knee and I'm like, I'm sick and tired of fucking holy people. And I slam my hands as hard as I can at a thunder wave at 3rd level.
Ooh, just out in front of you? Because you either hit...
I'm literally no, I'm hitting all of them in the room in front of me because I want them to fall down the stairs.
Down here? Oh, that reminded me. Like within like the little circle hallway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Con saves.
Oh my
Right.
gosh, Amdrus, I just saw your hit points.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just took like 30 something.
One rolled a 3, so that's gonna fail. One
Jeez,
rolled a dirty 20.
Pass.
And then for the priest.
So that one doesn't get pushed.
Right.
Yeah.
One rolled a 1, and the other one was their con is a 12.
Fail.
Okay, so only one guardian made it. The other ones all failed, so roll damage.
Oh, pretty good. 22 points.
22.
So 11 for the one who passed.
Wow.
I gotta do math. Sorry, give me a second.
That's a
That sounds
strong fucking spell. Holy
Well,
shit.
I cast it at 3rd level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
you did.
And I will do this. And I will give. Okay, yep. Cool. You reminded me of a thing there, Amdrus, and thank you. So as you do
Oh,
this
Lord.
thunderous damage, and you see 2 of them scatter and smack into kind of ragdoll, except for one of them holding the sin, you see the ground crack and give away. And 4 of them fall to the thing below.
Goodness.
Because I forgot I need to be checking that.
Oh my god, Amdrus might have killed us and then saved us in the same, like,
Because
Right?
I had something ready just because of like how this is going, but I think you just did an amazing job.
I did not. I am still very much in danger.
You
a
did a
good.
lot,
you just
though.
Did a good.
You did
did
a lot.
very good. I don't know what you're
I
talking
gotta
about right
roll a lot
now.
of damage because 2 of them fell through the hole that's in the bottom 2. So they went
Oh,
straight to the first floor.
Amdrus,
Ah.
you made up for your mistake here.
Oh,
Yes.
Let's see if we can get you out
Yo, I
alive.
rolled really fucking high on this damage.
Okay.
I am goop gagged and, like, I
Snatched.
can't even think of another G.
No,
I was
well-
trying to think of another G, but.
Gooped, gagged. I don't know. My brain is gone.
Gaping. Gooped,
My
gagged,
lord.
and gaping.
Oh, right.
Okay.
And you can see some of the stairs kind of collapse a little bit, but not too much. But the floor, there are like damage and it falls, so you can't really leave the room.
Leave.
No. But hopefully they're not going to really be able to get up to you very well. Also,
Okay.
welcome, maybe thank you for the raid. Big battle, they're about to die. TPK. Okay, cool.
I need.
Wow, rude.
I just.
Wow, rude,
I
just-
need to. I just need to cast Cure Wounds at 1st level on myself. Or not
Um,
Healing Word.
Healing word. Okay,
Healing Word. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
that's totally fine.
Cool. 5 points of damage. 5 points of health. All right. So
Um,
we're sitting at 6. A hearty 6 points.
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing last time. That's fine. Okay, we're fine.
Yes, come watch this TVK.
Spoilers. All right. With that, Zephyr, back to you.
Perfect. Can I do a bonus action first?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have Zindig go in for Amdrus, and I'm gonna have her do fiery teleportation as long as he's willing. And I'm going to move you over in this corner. But
Okay. Yeah.
that's
Fine by me.
irrelevant.
Where are you bringing
Just
him?
to
Like
get you.
here, so it's only getting Amdrus, or do you want to get him as well?
No, I was only going for Amdrus.
Okay, you
So
can go here, which will hit the other
Yeah.
ones.
yeah, that's fine. I know they're not gonna do anything, but just like over
Oh god.
here.
So at least do damage to what's his name? Maybe, possibly.
Yes, dex save for Elazar.
Fire
I
damage.
rolled a 16.
So no.
I don't know. I believe your DC is 16, so yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's fine.
What do you
It's
mean,
fire,
Bowie? I'm not a
so-
scary DM.
No, totally not.
Okay.
I
And
made the
then
mistake of
we-
initiating a fight with a character we're not supposed to be fighting. So.
I guess I gave you
could.
robot.
Like the stats are there. You totally could fight this person. That's fine.
Wait,
But you know,
no,
half the
this
team
doesn't-
isn't here. What?
Oh shit! This may not actually do anything because it's fire base. God damn it!
You would know, as far as you're aware, Elazar, while resistant like you, still takes fire damage, just half.
Oh, he still does.
As far as you're aware, yes.
Well, I should say, yeah, I don't know.
Well, okay, yeah. As far as I'm aware.
Typically,
Ah.
as studied in the ancient,
Well, let me
ancient
just
text,
see if there's something else because I think they're both fire, regardless.
which would make sense.
God damn it. Okay, whatever. I'm just still gonna go with it.
Do
I'm
it.
gonna cast Burning Hands at 2nd level,
Okay.
which is a spell,
save.
or it's a dex save of 16.
What is Elazar's dex save? That is an 11.
Okay, cool.
So roll damage. It's not going to affect the smoke mifrits because they're immune. So, sorry.
$17.
17.
17.
Yeah. What math? Oh my lord! I'm just gonna take a fucking calculator. This is difficult.
Do it. Yep.
He
get
has a
that
lot of
calc.
health, guys. I'm sorry.
Get that calc. I mean, I'm sure he does. Get that calc.
Okay, cool.
I have
Okay, as the fire kind of rips around him, you can see it does affect him. Oh, but resistant, so I didn't do that.
Dang,
What?
you so you take half of that.
Yes,
was gonna say
17.
that.
What's half 17? 8?
8. Yep.
8.
In D&D math, at least.
Yes. Cool. All right. Anything else you're doing? That's your action, bonus action. You moving anywhere?
No.
All right.
Nope. Nope. Sit here.
Cool. With that, Elazar kind of bracing from the fire just kind of looks at you. And he will just say, well, I guess your friend made sure you're never going to be leaving. Like, looking towards the hole, the way out, knocked out. And,
Not true. Not true. We can fly. Well, we can fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can know that. And he will...
We've been in predicament before, guys.
Mhm.
God, I have an idea, but I'm too scared that it's gonna hurt one of you guys.
Amdrus.
I'm coughing up blood.
Amdrus, what kind of armor do you wear?
Oh, Lord.
Leather.
Never mind then. You will not cast heat
Start
metal
hide.
on your
Heat
armor.
metal. Yeah, of
I mean,
course.
he can definitely give me a nice like warm touch,
No.
like a soothing caress, like a hey, you look a little cold.
I mean, he can do that with his whip.
Okay, I did not consent. I did not consent to this kind of play.
No?
Neither did I, but we're here.
I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm sorry, harness daddy.
He is going to...
Hold on.
I wanted to do that and you moved Amdrus.
prefer
I'm so
tank.
mad.
That's why I need to get him the fuck out.
God damn, that
fine.
screwed up what?
Thank
Good,
goodness.
Good.
He wanted to
Okay.
shove you down the hole.
I'm just did good.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
fine.
did it good.
Buy me rations first. Hey.
I mean, really?
So what he's going to do is he's going to, the whip is going to transform back into the white hot blade, and he's just going to cut into you, Zephyr.
Cool.
I'm gonna say,
You need to cut it.
That is a 21 to hit.
Oh,
no, not at all.
Okay.
Want it.
He knows our DCs by
I
now.
know.
We've
I actually don't.
playing
I fucking
this
forget all the
forever.
time.
We should probably go shopping for armor or something.
That is 12 points of slashing damage plus.
no,
Plus?
not plus. Not plus. For
What?
fire damage, I assume.
Ooh! I rolled two
That's
sixes.
not okay.
Um,
Ooh.
Ooh.
It would be 14 points of fire damage, but it's
Right.
halved
Okay, there
because
you
you're
go.
resistant. So that is 7
That's
points of fire
double
damage.
because he hates you. So-
Right. But you are ignited in flame because of the searing smite. So
Oh,
fire begins to
smite.
burn and you catch on fire. And then
Thank God
he's
you're resistant.
and as he cuts you,
Yeah.
he is going to swing it around and it's going to turn back into that whip and he's going to go for you, Atim.
You
Boy,
get to go
leave me alone.
twice?
Yeah, he gets 2 attacks.
Use two attacks. Leave me alone. Do I
It's
have to
part
make
of
a
the action
save?
that he can choose what kind of thing
No.
it is. No, he's actually just attacking you this time.
Right.
That is, I rolled
Please.
a little low, but that's still a dirty 20.
A
Get out of
little
here.
low.
I little low. Don't try to give me hope. How dare you?
Ooh, max damage.
what
9
does
points of
inspiration
slashing
do?
damage, and 5 points of fire damage, as it whips you and burns you.
Wait, nine
You're
and-
enjoying
nine,
this
nine
way too
and
much.
5?
9 plus 5, yeah, so 14 in total.
Okay. Okay.
You don't have half your team. You're looking
What do you mean?
potentially outclassed here. Just putting
We are
that
half
out.
our team.
I said you
Yeah.
only have half, is what I said.
You said you don't have half your team.
Oh, I meant you only have half. My bad. In my head, I said a different thing, but
Oh, you're good. You're good.
cool. So with that, Atine, your turn.
I'm okay. I don't know. Do I want to try that?
Always.
Yes.
Not always, but I'm letting you guys know he doesn't look that hurt. Like at
I'm
all.
sure. Of course not. Of
Wouldn't be
course not.
surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, Zephyr, you know he's a very good fighter, so
Yeah.
He can do anything.
there's Amy there just
Rough.
rooting for me. What are you doing, Atine? I'm gonna have to start timing you, mister.
I know. Sorry. I had an idea and then I thought of something else. What is this? Don't they have to make a save for this?
I don't know, what is it?
The levitate spell.
Oh, if you're casting on somebody else? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's like a constitution save or something, or strength save.
Oh, it is. There it is.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it. Well, that's good. If I wanted to do that, that's both. So, what are we gonna do? I am out in a cone, going to fire off Rhyme's Binding Ice.
What is that? cone?
I need to. If
Is
I
it
can
a
angle
15
it.
foot?
It's literally a 30-foot cone. So I don't know if I can. I'm wandering. I don't think I can actually
Um,
angle this to keep people safe.
No.
Okay, so then we're not
To
gonna
hit
do that.
everything, you would have to hit Amdrus and
Yeah,
Then
I
they-
think
What's the damage on that?
3d8.
Oh nope.
well, nope. Yeah, it's a third
It-
level spell.
It's the second.
Second level spell.
It's 3d8 and it
What are you doing?
and they get
If you
like,
moved down one, couldn't you get everybody?
they get like, I
And not
can't
me?
move. I am grappled.
No, you're
Oh,
not.
fuck.
You're not grappled.
Oh, I
He
thought.
did- he
oh,
didn't
I thought
grapple
you hit
you,
me
No,
with
not
a
me.
whip. I thought you hit me with a
Whipped
whip.
ya.
Oh, right.
What are you doing?
If you move down, could you get everybody and not me and Zindig, or at least not me?
If you go here, a 30-foot cone that would not hit. That would still hit you guys.
Biscuits.
No, it's still hit. Yeah, it's a big cone. That's why.
Yes. Yeah.
For
For a second level spell,
okay.
that's insane.
That's really nice. Okay, fine.
What are you
I'm
doing?
gonna. What is this? This is a. How far out does this go? Or is it just people in front of me? I always forget. Thunderwave. It's from
a
me.
10-foot
15 feet
cube in
out.
front of you.
15 feet.
Oh, 15-foot cube?
Yeah.
Because it's just
So
like
it's
a
gonna
cube.
give Zephyr.
Yeah. 15
Uh,
feet.
yeah, if it's 15, you either hit Zephyr or
I'm gonna go
um,
here.
Amdrus. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a 15-foot cube, so it's
Oh, right.
here.
My God, I can't use anything. I'm gonna move there anyway.
Okay,
But oh
that's
my
fine.
God, I hate everything.
Yeah,
so much.
I got like a lot of big shit. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to start
all-
swinging at motherfuckers.
All of my stuff is so like AOE
Mhm.
because
But
that's what
I'm gonna
evocation things are. Sorry,
you up,
yes, I
yeah.
know you are.
Because we're
Yep,
going late
alright.
already, so.
Cool. We're going to twin some chaos bolts at these
Do you
methods.
still have more?
Yep, I have like
Because you have
You
a
use-
total of 5. And
I
you-
use the total of it's the cost of a spell. Is how many points I will use, and I only use.
Oh,
the
I thought it
first-
was a base 2. Okay, that's fine then. You're good. What are you twin spelling?
2 chaos bolts.
Okay.
I guess one's gonna be a disadvantage because he's in melee range with me.
Yeah.
So we'll do that one first. 12.
To the smoke, right?
Yep.
In front of you? Is that what you're doing?
Mhm.
12 just hits.
Okay.
And what damage is it?
Roll damage.
Ooh.
7 or 8. Thunder.
Thunder.
15.
All right. How much damage? Sorry, I totally missed that.
15.
15. Oh damn.
Um,
Oh damn.
And
All
then,
right.
and then the next one, which is further away, that is 26.
Is this Elazar or the other?
No, the other.
Okay, that hits.
Well, it was the other. I wish it was Elazar now, but it's fine. That hits. That's another 12 damage, and that is 7 or 5 lightning.
Lightning. All right. Cool. They're looking hard after that. You hit them hard. Is your
Cool.
action? Anything else you're doing?
Is it? There's no space out here anymore. The floor is gone.
Correct. If you want,
Then
I
that
can
is where
do
I am. That is where I am.
another pull.
Do I have a?
It's gone. Look at that.
Is that correct?
What? That's your action? Anything else you're doing?
Yeah, that is my action. I'm wondering why it says I have a quantity of 3 healing pots.
You guys got a
Okay,
lot that you don't use, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm using one.
I have 2
Sure.
on me.
Okay, that makes. I guess it makes sense.
you
Okay,
guys
then
bought
I'm
some. You
using-
guys found some. You don't use them too
True,
often.
we did. We
Yeah.
don't use them.
Yeah.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. With that, Joel, as you're kind of flying, you can see now more of this kind of spire. Again, you kind of saw it at a low angle from Ray, but you are getting close, and you're kind of flying over. I'm assuming you're flying around to where they are, like in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You hopefully will be able to get there next round, which is significantly faster than if you walked. Cool. That's all they're gonna fucking do. Amdrus. Back to you.
I will draw my crescent star,
Mm-hmm.
spit blood, and be like, I fucking hate this job, and just swing at the little fucker in front of me.
Okay, sounds good. Roll the hit.
Oh, that's a 25,
25 hits.
and it is
damage, come on,
1d6
big
slashing. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? So that's 4 points, but I'm going to buff it with the
Flourishing.
Yeah, the flourishing thing. Thank you very much so much for helping me out, because I'm losing my words. I'm going to be using defensive flourish.
Okay.
I roll walking speed increased by 10, doesn't matter. If a weapon attack hits, you can spend 1 bardic inspiration, deal extra damage equal to the number on the die. I also add that number to my DC, so that's a D6 again. So that's
Yeah.
4 plus 1, so my AC goes up by 1. Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry. All right. It's looking hard. You can bonus action swing.
Yeah, I
for-
will. Well, I'm actually gonna bonus action and pop the 1 health pot I have.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, I totally missed the smoke bitches. My bad. They should have went.
You do 4 plus 2.
So apologies. One will attack. They won't move. It's fine.
Oh,
okay.
max. Cool. That's 8 points back to
Ooh.
me.
Well, it's plus 2, so 10.
Oh shit. Thank you. I'll just
Yeah.
add an 2 to that.
So one of them is going to attack at you. I rolled a 2. It's not going to hit.
Okay.
And the other one is going to attack Amdrus. That is a 15. Nope, I can't do math. 17.
17 hits.
Okay,
a
roll to
D20.
see if. Yeah.
That's a 9 that doesn't hit.
Oh, okay. One gone.
Yeah, so I'm
Nine.
down to 1 mirror image.
Isn't it? You have to roll.
6, 8, and then 10, I think.
Oh.
I was just
that
looking
is-
at it like a second
Gotcha.
a second ago.
Right, because it goes up.
Oh,
not
sorry.
down.
It's 6, 8, 11.
That's so then. Cool. So I mean, they didn't do shit anyways. Having fun there, Joel.
Oh, I thought you could.
I can see that
like
because
from
the-
others.
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah. All right. With that, Zephyr, up to you. What are you doing?
Okay. I am going to. Okay. Question for the moon sickle. If I just whip it out and then do a spell,
I mean,
Nash.
I will assume that you have it out already. Battle started.
Oh.
I would assume you're holding it out.
Oh, I haven't been doing any of the plus ones then.
Oh, well. We counted that for your saving throw. So I would just assume when you start battle, you'll have it out.
Okay, cool.
Because it's
Well,
your
I
spell,
didn't do
it's
it
your
to
spell
any of the
focus right now,
attackers.
right? It's your spell focus now.
Oh,
Because
I
it counts as your spell
so.
focus, and that's so like you would be using it anyways to cast spells.
Okay, yeah, like I'm attuned to it if that's what you mean.
Kind of, but that's fine.
Okay. Cool.
do you
Well,
got?
I didn't add any of the other ones then. Never mind then. I'm going to do Frostbite at Elazar.
Okay, that is a con save.
Of 16.
Ooh, I rolled a 7. There's no way he has that much con.
Okay,
He's a hardy bitch, but he isn't that hardy. Well, actually, he's proficient. No, he's not. I lied. Continue.
He's proficient in Constitution.
No, he's not.
On a save.
I know, yeah.
I read that. He's proficient in charisma.
Okay.
Oh, fine.
And then you're gonna have disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll.
Correct.
It makes the end of its next turn.
Roll
And let's see, we
damage.
got 10. 10 cold
10
damage.
As you cast this, what does it look like? Like, is it just like ice
Ooh.
in the air, like clinging to him?
Yeah, so I would say like when she's doing it, she's probably kind of like bringing up her hands, and then like you could see like snowflakes kind of like frozen, like freezing, and then kind of just like blast
Okay.
at him.
So as you see, as you cast this and you kind of hit him with it, you notice that heat that he's radiating kind of melts some of it before it hits. He is resistant to cold.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't
my
he be?
God.
Resistant to heat and cold. Man
I
is a
didn't have to.
God.
I didn't
You
have
can
to
see
keep
that
the
the
enemies by-
whatever heat that he started to give off right at the start of the battle seems to be the reason why. His aura of heat, if you will.
Yes.
Whatever.
How much damage? 5 into. Oh. Cool.
Wait.
We need our Joel with hold person.
Oh, right, because you're resistant.
But
Whatever.
he
My
is-
God.
But he does have disadvantage on the next attack, which is good.
Yeah,
I
I did
'cause-
hit, so it's still,
Yeah. Anything else you're doing?
the mechanical benefit.
Flame Seed. Well, no, because that doesn't do shit.
Well, it
No,
still
you know
hits
what?
him.
She's still gonna do
You can still
Flame
hit
Seed
him.
at. Yeah, I keep forgetting. She's gonna do Flame Seed at Elazar. Which now that's a +6 to her, right? Okay, that is going to be a 22 to hit.
22 does hit, yes.
Okay. And then 6 damage.
Half to 3. He's resistant to fire.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
there's so
points-
many other
it's
damage
point.
you guys could do. Yeah. It's the same with you. Like, you're taking half damage to fire things too, which is why he's like not really attacking you. Cool. That's all you're doing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It is Elazar's turn, and I should check to see if he gets the thing back. He doesn't. I forgot that he could have smoted you bitches. It's
Absolutely not. Get out.
he is going to use another bonus action
Of course.
to cast Searing Smite again. Oh, by the way, Zephyr, I forget, make a Constitution saving throw because you are on fire.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
It's all so fucked. It's like doesn't even really.
13.
13 fails. You take 3. It was 6 half to 3, so fire points. Fire points? Whatever.
Fire
Fire damage.
Fire damage.
points of fire damage.
And he's going to go for Atiine with his whip.
No, leave me alone.
You're not resistant to fire. And you're the one hitting him with non-fire or ice damage, or cool damage.
I didn't even
so-
hit him last round.
I
don't know
mean,
what
you
you're
have
talking
hit him
about.
though. But I only rolled a 6, so that is going to be 14 to hit.
How dare you! I was
I
so
forgot that
excited.
he has a very good hit.
Ah!
Does that
Yes,
hit?
it hits.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
sorry. I was like, oh, well,
Hourglass is
it misses anyways, and I was like, oh no, and plus 8.
Hourglass is a 12. Plus 8.
Um,
Oh, God.
Yeah, magic weapon, plus he's strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is 8 points of slashing,
We weren't meant to fight him.
and 9 points of fire. And you are ignited.
Oh, God. Okay, here we go. We're getting real low, people. We're getting
Team.
real low.
Your turn. What are you doing?
Yay, it's my turn. Move on.
Yeah.
Frick me, dude. Frick everything.
You're sitting at right now. I think.
Huh? 8.
Oh, I apologize. Now that he's casted again, Zephyr, you are no longer ignited. It only affects one person at a time. Just letting you know. Flames die
Wow.
away.
That's a good and bad thing.
Right, yeah.
this is-
It's at the
this is-
start of your turn. Make a Constitution saving throw, Atine.
Oh, that's rude.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I thought it was the end.
Okay. Yeah, I might just die right now.
Hey, Celeste. I told you I didn't think they'd fight him. They're fighting him.
14.
14
Where else are we supposed to
just makes it.
be?
So
What
the
else are we supposed to do?
fire goes away and you don't take any more damage.
Goodness gracious. We're not gonna fight him. Okay. We didn't have to. He started fighting us.
I mean,
Okay, what is this? Is this a...
consistently lied.
Why
to.
is everything in AoE?
I don't know. You picked your fucking spells.
I know, because they're all AoE!
and you keep on fighting indoors, so like
Yeah,
not my fault.
Like, hello, can I be the storm that I want to be? We always gotta fight indoors. It's centered on a point that I choose, but like how far that is.
Within the distance of the spell.
It's 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius. Oh my God, 60 feet. I can't do anything in this.
60-foot
let's just-
radius? What spell?
Call lightning.
Oh, no. So how... Okay. Anywhere within that 60 feet, you can call lightning, but when it strikes,
Oh.
it's everything within 5 feet. But you have
We are
to...
inside.
A storm cloud call.
But it is a very big room. Because
It's a
these
very big
towers are
room.
built very tall. So I would say that storm clouds can start rolling inside.
Oh, okay. So each creature within a 5 feet must make a dex save.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting real desperate right now, so he's calling lightning.
Cool. Call that lightning.
Each creature within 5 feet of a point.
You
So
can
if
call
I
it wherever you want, right?
right
Yeah.
here in the center,
Yeah, so you can hit all
So I
three.
get
Hell yeah.
all
So
3 of them.
Zip zaps them. That is dex saves on them, right?
Yes.
Paladins, famously known for their dexterity.
I mean, that's true. Though he did roll the best out of all of them. The other two
damn it.
definitely failed because I rolled a 4 and a 2 on them. But for him,
You rolled like a 7?
he got a 13, which I think still fails.
Yes.
Yeah, so they all failed.
That's 17 lightning damage.
17.
Oh, hell yeah. Please kill one of these fucking smoke demons so I can have my
Is there
bonus
anything
after.
else that happens?
As lightning comes down, it sparks and shocks through these smoke things, and they screech as lightning runs through them, and then they explode because they died, and they have
Hell
death
yeah.
burst.
Hell yeah!
So, it's not necessarily a good thing. Exploding.
They explode with fire. I'm gonna die
Oh.
right here, right now. Watch. I
Um,
tell you.
I need both Amdrus and Atiim. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a dirty
Oh,
20.
I lied. It's not actually any of that. It's not what I thought it was. So you're good. It just happens.
Oh.
So as these explode...
Oh, we just take damage.
No.
Oh.
I am confusion. And
I'm so
concern.
confused right now, and I'm probably gonna like pass out and die at this moment.
I got you, baby. I got you. If they're gone,
As they explode into a cloud of ash and smoke, and it is heavily obscured.
Oh, okay.
oh, thank God.
Um,
Well, wait, like the whole area, or just
Those
okay.
circles.
Where he- Those circles that we have. We're
So
heavily obscured.
both of you are in heavily obscured, and when you're in heavily obscured, you're considered blinded unless they're 5 feet in front of you.
Okay.
That's fine. They can't see me.
That's true. But he knows where you are.
Yeah, true. But I mean, I can't go anywhere anyway. As my bonus action, I'm going to chug a healing potion.
All right. And with that, as you're chugging this, you're just kind of like, fuck. Poor Celeste. Joel, you come flying around and you see, last second, you're not going stealthy. You see like 2 of those guardians that were like outposts suddenly see you fly by and they're like, what the shit? And they're like aiming, but you whip around the corner or whip around the tower and you go up to the window and you can, Zephyr, you can kind of look past the window and you suddenly see an angelic image of Joel kind of flying there, just out of breath, going as fast as he could, rage in his eyes. And that is where we're going to end it for tonight.
No!
Yes, I knew it. I knew
Because
it.
it's
though.
way
I
too
knew
late.
it.
It's way
so
too
late.
late.
knew it.
Oh,
I
it's
totally
done
expected
the
it.
battle.
I'm so
Yeah,
ready to
yeah.
just keep going.
It's
I
gonna be a
really
big
expected
battle.
you guys to be like, we need to get the fuck out of here. So I was like,
We
give it your
do.
time.
We don't have stairs now. I mean,
Right, but you have a teleporting penguin.
we do. We have a teleporting.
You just called my little
it's
cute
a
little flame bird a pig?
pigs
It's a
are cute
pigwin.
and little too.
Pigwin. It's a pigwin from now
There we
on.
go.
It's a
Oh
pigwin.
my lord.
Anyways,
Can I have a
um,
little pigtail in his pig snout now?
Good
Yeah.
episode,
one.
Aurora. Good, very good
That was
episode.
it is. It was a great
really good
episode.
session.
And you know what was even better? That Amdrus lost his way and got us into this mess.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I am.
I-
You know,
That
I'm
was
curious how this
so-
would have turned
That
out
was
if
so
you didn't say
funny.
anything.
It was just like, oh, and if you see a so and so up there, just let them know we're here. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, and also, by the way, while you're at it, why don't we just flash the shifting tide symbol?
yeah, you
know,
could have had
could've
help,
just-
just like you did with Rowan. Just saying.
Yeah, well.
Just saying. All right. With that,
I don't know.
thank you all for
Well,
sticking
make
with
it
this
a
long
moment.
episode and leaving on a stressful cliffhanger. I can't speak today. We will be back next Monday, the 7th, which is exciting. And we
Come
won't
back
be
to us next month.
yeah, we just add. We won't be doing the 14th Valentine's Day because bitches want to do things. I guess that's
Ugh.
fine.
Relationships, gross.
I know people's
I'm
relationships
sorry.
grow.
I love my girlfriend and would
But
like
it's
to
not
spend time with her.
only
Well-
you.
Ugh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
But hopefully this can be resolved next episode. Because if not, we'll be on a 2-week break. Anyways, love you all. Thanks again. And
It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
Tune
it'll
in
be
next
fine.
week to
Tune in-
see if we
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, see if it's a TPK next week.
Bye.
Bye.